What is up, everybody? You are in for it tonight. King Kon dealer preview special. My boy Roger's not around right now. David Cave is out on Tatooine hunting the desert. So I called in the one and the only Streetside Anthony to help me out through the intro. Streetside, what are we going to do tonight? We're going to show some books?
We're going to show some burners, bangers, and pocket breakers, baby.
That's right. So burners, bangers. I love it. I love it. But first, our intro. Hot damn, we are ready to go right here, right now. Monday night, people are pricing books. People are getting their money ready. People are getting their plans laid out. Why? What's going on this weekend, Streetside?
King Kong 2, the next gen. Man. That's it, man. Can't wait. Can't wait.
Can't wait. King Kong 2. This is what this is all about. It's March 19th. It's going to be in New Jersey. Go check out Greg at NRG Comics. He'll tell you, you can find out exactly where it is. I am Garden State Parkway novice when it comes to the exits, but we're going to get that in the chat pretty soon. And as always, you guys, welcome to 3 Men in a Basement. I'm your host, Otto, coming to you live and direct. As always, please, guys, subscribe to our channel so you know when things like this are happening. We've got 3 shows coming up. That means we're going to do 3 dealer previews. We're going to do a buyer's preview, and hopefully we'll have the hosts on of all those shows that are coming up. And please hit that like button, hit that up button. Some people hit that down button, but they're haters. They can go screw. Hit that notification bell button so you know when our videos are popping, especially things like this. And leave a comment below. Now, this is why this is important tonight, because this video will be on YouTube for the next 5 days.
Yes.
Yes. In the comments below, all the dealers usually check out the comments. If you guys are looking for specific books, right? If you're looking for certain runs, please put it in the comments and I will get that message to the dealers themselves if they haven't seen it, okay? So that's why this show needs to be watched all week long so you can get ready, right? You can get ready for the books. You can tell the people what to bring. And we know from previous King Kon that people have gone up to the dealers and said, hey, I brought these books for you, okay? So, as always, you guys, we are sponsored by our friends at Spineworks. Spineworks Comics for cleaning and pressing. If you just Google Spineworks, or you get a chiropractor, and he's getting pretty pissed off about that, all right? And also, we are sponsored by Captured Collectibles. Captured Collectibles is your one-stop shop for yellow labels, CGC witnessing, and all that other stuff. So, that being said, we've got a show coming up. Streetside's got boxes and boxes of books behind him. We've got SMCB sales coming on in about 15 minutes. So without further ado, I got to give a shout out to the chat. Who do we have in the chat right now? Let me see if I can do this. You know, I got CT Jazz King, the first family of comics. Always great to see him. We've got 3 Men in the Basement. That's me. Bronzeville Comics. He's doing exactly what you said, right? Streetside pricing, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Benny Beans. Benny Beans can't make it, but we'll see him again. Let me see. Ruse City Comics, nothing much, DJ. All right, we got Ruse City Comics and now it's DJ LINX. My man, DJ LINX is a sponsor of the 3 Men in the Basement comic swap at a 9.8. DJ LINX, we appreciate that. Check out DJ LINX's channel. He's got the best camera in the game. I ask him all the time. I got camera envy with this guy. He knows it. We got my man Chinmo. Good to see Chin. Uncanny Swag. We got Steve White. What's up, my man? We got DGB 12176. That wreaks havoc on my dyslexia. We got Wookie Fodder, Chris Verde. Just great to see everybody in the chat right now. And what we're going to do is I'm going to stop talking. Anthony, you show us some books that you're bringing, bro. What do we got?
All right. We'll start off with little New Avengers #7. Let's see if I get this right. There you go.
Look at that.
Sorry, I just got to.
Yeah, look at that. It's
A
hot right
little
now.
Illuminati action over here.
Hot. Price to sell.
Yes. And I have multiple copies. So.
Oh, look at this guy. Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. Then who doesn't like a little 301?
Oh, look at that right there.
You know, little.
Love it.
And then for you older gentlemen, I have a little Nova #1.
Oh, all right. All right.
And then I brought Tomb of Dracula #12, the second appearance of Blaze.
Yeah. Look at that, man.
Nice and nice Mylar magic.
Yeah.
And you know me, I try to bring affordable grades. That way everybody could, grab something nice and hot and it's not going to fill your pocket. Then I'm even going to bring like Spawn 249, just a very low print run, hard to find, the Spawn collectors trying to.
Really? I bet Uncle Frank would be after that, man. That's
yeah. I think
man.
it was like 11,000 made or something. So
really?
Yeah, it was actually I write it on there too. It was 12,121. So just imagine from back then, how many are left.
Wow.
And then we got a little silver Iron Man, the first Whiplash.
Oh, Whiplash. I got that in the cover list. That would look good next to my cover list, Anthony.
Yes. Look at that. And then now with the Marvel Zombies heating up and stuff like that, I have a first printing of Marvel Zombies 1.
Oh, look at that. I love that. I collected that right off the rip, right off the
yeah, I've had this for a while. It's a great book though, but now
yeah,
with all that stuff. Then let's see, we got a nice clean copy of Young Avengers 1.
Oh, I'm broke. I'm tapped out.
And then Steve Niles. So I've actually had these for a little while. It's 30 Days of Nights.
Wow.
Okay. 1 and 2, unless that's backward. And Steve Niles signed both. And he doesn't sign much. So I'd gotten this a while ago. And just a great book, low print. And I got a couple little slabs.
Yeah, let's see the fire right here. I love the crinkle. I love the crinkle of the slab.
Yes.
I
want you to be able to see it properly.
That's right. That's right.
Get this bad boy out and show you what. So this, from what Erod, my boy Erod told me, from the CGC census, this is a 1/1.
Okay.
It's the Black Panther 18, the marriage between Black Panther and Storm.
Yeah.
And it's a 9/8. It's the 1 in 10, which back then they weren't going crazy with the 1 in 10s.
Right.
And it's dual signed Mike Turner and Stan Lee.
Oh my God! And the Stan Lee label.
Yep, and the Stan Lee label. Yep.
Somebody did work for that. Somebody.
Yes. And it was I can't really see the dates. My eyesight's shot.
No,
but
it
was like a few years in between that they got them both, and they came up a 9/8 again, which was amazing. So that, and we checked the census, the only one on there. So
really. Oh
and,
my God.
Yeah, I know. I was so happy to get that. I got that from Brick House Comics.
Brick House Comics. Yeah. Right. Well, that was crazy. Those guys had heat, and you know what? Again, somebody did work for that. So to get both of those.
Nicest guys and everything. It's like really easy to work with and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I don't want to take up too much time, but a very nice, affordable grade, like I always say.
Yeah.
A little Daredevil 1.
Oh, look at that. 2.5. Oh, right in the wheelhouse.
Yeah.
God, I love that book.
So that'll be one of my biggest books I'm bringing. But yeah, love it. Just presents so beautifully. The cover's nice, all of that. And that's a little idea of what I'm going to bring, Trying to mix it up, Independence, DC, Marvel, Silver Age. I'm even bringing some Golden Age, some Captain Marvel Jr. and stuff like that. I have a couple, of older things, again, affordable grades and stuff.
Right.
So, really, I'm just, I just can't wait to do this. I was talking to Greg at Clifton, And I said, man, ever since we did the first one, and you know, I told him, I said at the end of that show, I said, Greg, if you don't do another one soon, you know, that's it. Don't invite me again.
Right.
And he was like, because I was like, we had so much fun. It's like I said, it's not even the money, it's the community and that's building all the friends and friendships. And you know, you don't get to see everybody. They don't want to go to New York or Connecticut.
Sure.
And Jersey's such a great focal point for everyone, just to like, yeah, it's an hour, it's 2 hours, but you know, it's such a big venue and just beautiful people in this community, man. And I'll tell you, and thanks to you, Otto and Roger and Dave, all you guys, you do an amazing job, and man, just keep it up because it's amazing.
No, thank you, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'm fired up, man. It's like a concert. It's like I'm ready to like my first concert of the season, you know?
Yep.
So guys, I just want you to know, we're going to go for about 2 hours, and then at 9 o'clock, I hope you guys know that the Defect switched up their time. So they're going live at 9 o'clock tonight. This is their live show. They're going to keep it with how they usually keep it. They got a lot to talk about. New comic book day. So just know that the Defects are going on at 9 o'clock right after this. So we want to, you know, be respectful of time. We might go a little after 9, but, you know, hop on and we'll get you there. So that's been important. So we want to do that. And it's just been great. Psychedelic Comics. We got Copy 801 just jumped on. Mike P.
Nice.
Ghost Rider. So, all right. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you a little bit. We're going to show you a little commercial from our friends at Capture Collectibles. And then the next person to come on is going to be SMCB Sales, my man, Evan. All right.
Awesome.
So, while I take a drink of my tasty beverage, we're going to watch our commercial from our friends at Spineworks or Capture Collectibles. All right. Look at that. We started with 2. Now we got 3. So now we got 3 men in the basement. For sure, man. For sure. Literally, that's it. We really are.
Right?
You can tell we're all up here in the true north. Not like Alaska North, but, you know, up in the Northeast right now because
I got 2 sweaters on.
Dude, I hear you. With that heavy flannel too, right, bro? There you go. So, guys, this has been fantastic. We have Evan on from SMCB Sales. He came on last year and did this. And if I'm right, I think you took the same time slot, right? Like
probably. Yeah, I got little kids. So.
Yeah, no, I hear you, bro. So do I. They're destroying my hardwood floors upstairs as we speak. But that's all good, man. It's all good. So just wanted to have you on, showcase some of your books. I see you got some killer books in the back right there. And that's got to be PC stuff, or is everything for sale?
Yeah, that's PC stuff. But I'll show you good stuff. Don't worry.
All right. So awesome. So what we'll do is, on the 3 Minute Basement, what we like to do is before somebody, and I apologize, I didn't get to do this for Anthony. We always like to highlight this guy. So as Roger used to say, so
highlight this guy, man.
All right. So let me have Evan take the helm. And Evan, you got 15 minutes, man. Sell what you're bringing, bro. Let's see, man. Let's see it.
All right. So a little background. I'm a digger and a flipper. And I'm down there digging, doing foolish things like buying 30,000 comic books in the past like week and a half, 2 weeks. Right
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, I know that feeling.
Dude, is that what's been happening?
Like books, I'm digging through books.
Do you guys? And I got to ask this because I am not a digger like you guys. I mean, I'm lucky to get a collection here or there. But does this come in like waves? Like, you know, it's like you get a dry spell, or is it right now you're just kind of finding stuff, Evan? Like, is that
it comes in waves. Like 2 weeks ago, I picked up 2 separate collections on the same day. But before that, it might be, you know, a couple weeks or a month. I mean, and you talk to people for it could be months at some point. I mean, I talked to one guy that I started talking to him when the pandemic started, and he disappeared. I never thought I'd hear from him again.
Right.
And then he popped back up. So it's been busier because I
Right.
think people have been home so long. They see what they have in their house, and
Yep.
you know, money is starting to get a little bit tighter. So
Sure,
people
absolutely,
probably
right,
figured,
exactly.
hey, how can I make some bucks?
No, I hear you, bro. I hear you, man. All right, right
Yeah.
on, man. So let's see what you got.
All right. So this is a nice one. This is a 635 Red
Yep.
Hood signed by Wagner. It's got the
Ooh.
Dynamic Forces certificate. And actually, as I was going through these the other day, I had two of these, and one I thought was just a regular, and I realized the other one is actually a newsstand edition.
Oh, nice.
So I'm
Oh,
gonna
wow.
do a little bit more research on that one, but you know, because they're like 1% of the whole run or something. So I think that's a
Yeah.
home run. But this is a beautiful book, and signed 37 out of 50. So that'll be there.
Wow.
Nice.
Got a nice little surfer one,
Ooh,
lower
love it.
grade, but you know, you pick it up whenever you can, as I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. That book never gets old, and it'll never go. You know, listen, let me
Nope.
tell you this. This is my opinion. That book will never get old, and they ain't making any new ones. You know, that's,
Sure.
that's
Yep.
for sure.
Every time I see that or FF 48 or 49
Yep.
or 50, you just buy
Yeah.
it. I mean,
Yeah.
you never, you know, it's
Yeah.
Yep.
time's limited. This one I got about 6 months ago or so. This is
Oh, I
the
love that
chromium
one.
one,
Chromium,
which has
yeah.
become
Yep.
more valuable than the regular one at some price points.
Right.
So I think I'm gonna let this one go raw. I was gonna
Yep.
send it in, but my CG stack has gone from being like 25 books to 200, and
Yeah,
you know, I just
I
gotta start
know.
selling some of this
You
stuff.
can only send so
I'll
much
take it.
stuff out, man.
I'll take it. I'll buy it. I'm a Spidey guy, so man, I've seen that book so many times. I've never been able to pick it up, and like I love that because they came out with like that, the X-Men, and man, I want that book. So we'll be talking. We'll be talking.
All right, we got it. I think they made 3,000 of them, so it's pretty cool. It's a
It
beautiful
was a low
book.
print. Yeah.
And they're hard to
Yeah.
get in high grade because they're all kind of high grade, but it
Yeah.
has typically they have scratches on them. So this one's in
Right.
really
Yes.
high grade.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Got a nice trimp
No
stick
way.
on there.
Oh wow.
Origin number 2.
Oh,
We've got a whole stack of signed McFarlane. Now there's no COAs on these, but this is like 302 through 320, I think, and a couple of these I am gonna send out for grading, like you know, definitely this one. Oh, sorry,
yeah.
this one, definitely this one, the 306.
Right.
But all the rest will be for sale. We got some classic Batmans.
Batman, there you go. Love it. The fish guns, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't really understand why that's such a classic. Is it just
I don't know.
Philly?
I mean, you put Joker's face on anything, it's just gonna sell.
Yep.
You know.
Classic. Yep.
We got some spec books like Superior, Iron Man, and
Oh,
Moonlight.
that book right there. Love that book.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. That's nice.
And Anthony beat me to it, but I got a whole stack of Avengers. So whoever's going to buy this, either get it from me or him or everybody
Yeah.
else.
We'll share the love. We'll share the love.
Got a couple She-Hulk for sale.
Love it.
Oh, nice.
Wolvie.
Yeah.
Wow.
A couple of those She-Hulks were newsstand too, I saw.
Both of them are newsstand. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
sure if that was the more common of the two at that time period or not. It's probably pretty close.
Yeah, right around the cusp, I think.
I got a whole stack. So one of the collections I bought maybe 2 years ago had hundreds and hundreds of Mark Jewelers. So we got
Really?
some really
wow.
great ones. And actually this GI Joe one that sorry, I'm being an idiot.
Yeah.
GI Joe 21 Mark Jewelers. We got Kang.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
First Goblin Child. First
Right.
Fox.
Silver Fox? No.
Silver Sable.
Silver Sable. Yep.
Yep. Got Throg.
Throg. Oh, man.
Rhodey.
Yeah.
And another Throg.
Yeah. Right. Oh,
This is a nice one here. Classic second.
Class.
This is right after the first Silver Age DC book. So this
right.
is
Grodd right there.
this
First
is the
Grodd.
first Gorilla Grodd. Right?
Yeah, and Pied Piper. So
Yeah.
funny story about that book is Roger and I always joke. You could have. So when they were making the cover, you could have either put a 600-pound telepathic gorilla or a guy with a flute and tights
Yeah.
to sell the book. Let's hope that guy got fired after putting a guy in tights on.
Yeah, right.
We got a whole stack of Adam Hughes,
God,
Catwoman's.
eludes
Oh,
me,
yeah,
man.
Hughes covers. Yeah, nice.
Great. We got Thor,
Yeah.
Jane Foster. Got a couple early Century issues, the Comic-Con. Tons of Moon Knight and Doctor Strange, and you know, now's kind of a good time to pick up some of the ones that they announced like a year ago and everybody's kind of forgotten about, and
Correct.
Absolutely.
dipped in prices. So you know, there's some great ones. This one I feel like is just forever underpriced.
100%.
Oh
Fury's
yes.
just,
Yep.
I don't know. I don't, people just never loved him. I think he's pretty cool, and they're obviously his first appearance is like 50 years old or more.
Right.
Yeah.
First Contessa Valentina.
Yeah.
Nice
Look
hot
at that.
books.
Great. That's Steranko cover right there, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Oh man.
All right. So what else we got? So this is the big boy that I'm hoping somebody will make me a nice cash offer on. Got a 9/9 Spider-Man 1 original red label. It's a nice shape, beautiful. You know, it's just one of 21.
9/9.
It's time to find a new home.
Oh my
Sorry about
God.
that. Let me just. My apologies.
Yeah, no, it's all good, man. It's all good. Hey, the
Hang
fact that
on
we
one
haven't got
second,
shut down yet, or I didn't screw up, is unbelievable. We got Jim O'Shea. We got Jason Ovian. What's up, man? Eggplant Comics. People are saying they're broke already. That's great. It's
All
not
right, that's
great.
my
I'm
boy
sorry,
over
I
there,
don't wanna be
Eggplant.
broke.
He's been he's a blessing.
Awesome.
All right, hang on one second. I'm coming right back.
Yeah.
There we
No,
go.
it's all
Okay.
good, man.
All right. I mean, I would love to say the comics is my only life, but
Yeah, right. I mean, geez.
I got a nice triple set of Mark Jewelers, all the first
Oh, that's
black
smart,
outfits.
man. Look at that.
Wow,
I
that's
would love to
nice.
find a home where somebody gets all of this together.
Yeah, dude. That's brilliant, man.
Man.
Got let's see, we got have a subby
Oh,
1
God,
8.5.
8.5.
I'll have an
Yeah.
8.0 there.
Whoa.
Dude, that subby book is only going up and up and up, man.
I don't remember if I talked about it last time, but two of the bigger purchases that I did was I bought about 50 of those from somebody about 5 years ago when they were
Really?
going for like $100 each.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I've been periodically selling them
Right.
because you just can't hold on to everything. And
Yeah.
and at that point, it was like
True.
Namor may or may not ever come to the MCU.
Right.
I
Right.
think he's finally gonna be there, but who knows?
Right. I know. So a guy had 50 of them? Like,
Somebody, yeah. So it was weird because they had about 50 of those, and they had 5 or 10 Silver Surfers, number
Right.
1, and a couple others, and that
Damn.
was about it. I don't really understand. I mean, like, I guess if you owned a drugstore or something back in the day, you kind of just got lucky and, you know, grabbed a bunch of whatever. But
right.
that was the extent of their collection. So thank goodness that was.
Yeah. Oh my God. That's crazy.
Yeah. So done pretty good on those. And first Mr. Sinister.
Oh, I love
9/8.
that book. That book has been eluding me. So with that book for me, I've been trying to find him out in a raw, trying to find it without the ticks. But I think for that book, I'm either gonna have to trade for it or just buy it at 9/8 outright. You know what I mean? Because between that, Jubilee, Gambit, I mean, I think that's the last one for me. So
yeah, you do have the Jubilee or don't?
I do have the Jubilee. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, all these major ones, you know, especially from the 80s, you could go a little bit later and get Bishop in the 90s, but
right.
Yeah, I mean, Mr. Sinister, he's gonna be he's
forever
there. He's in every major storyline.
Yeah, it's gonna be epic with him, you know, and I think that's gonna work out really, really cool, man. So you'll be set up, and so when you're set up, you'll be by yourself at the table? You have somebody
no, I got my buddy Hank. He was there last year helping me out. My
Okay.
wife will be there, just keeping an eye on everything, and my buddy Rich from Eggplant will be there helping me out a little bit. Although I'm sure that my friends will be you know, walking around and probably spending money with everybody else there.
Sure, exactly.
But it gets busy. I mean, you guys remember there was a good 2-3 hours where it was like you couldn't even walk around in the space. It was so busy. So
really, I'm excited for it, you know. So Evan, what do you cash, PayPal, Venmo? What do we take?
Yeah, I mean, obviously cash is best. And I will say this now that you know, I'm looking for people that want to bundle up and save. So you know, if they pick them out, make a little stack, I'll be more than happy to give everybody a break and you know, find good homes for everybody. We could do Zelle, we could do PayPal, Venmo.
Right.
Obviously, cash is best, and I could be the most lenient with that.
Sure.
But don't be afraid to ask me if you know I can do any better on anything, especially if you're buying a bunch of books. And then I know I only got another minute or two.
No, you got time, man. You got time.
A couple of the cool ones that I picked up in the last collection or two, because I've been, you know, I'm a child of the. I was born in the '70s, but most of my early comics were in the '90s.
Yeah.
I love most of the '90s. I hated for comics, but the independence I love. And so I was lucky enough to get a full set of Evil Ernie.
No way. Okay.
First Lady Death.
That's a hard book.
Was just sitting in the bottom of a box, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I've been searching for that. I don't like to pay full price on anything, so you know, it was cool to get for not that much. And then Crow 1 first print and a second print, and these are just like impossible to find, especially in high grade.
I for some reason I wasn't into the Crow at the time. I mean, I respect the story, I dig it, I respect everybody that loves it, but you don't see those books at all, man. I mean, Anthony, do you see those?
Do you have the Caliber Press one?
Yeah. I mean, the movie was awesome. I don't remember reading. I don't think I ever had this when I was younger. I had Poison. I collected all the crappy stuff like Milk and Cheese and Scud. I mean, it was awesome, but it's not the things that are worth a lot of money now.
I had Milk and Cheese, a good book right now.
Oh yeah. I've been dorking.
Go for a couple of bucks,
Yep. And then we got a nice little stack of
I was wondering
turtles that we picked up. It's a third print, but you know, it was a nice little score for me. So a lot of this is probably going to go to CGC, but you know, turnaround times are just insane.
Oh, it's insane. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
So it's like money tied up for forever. So, you know, I'll bring a bunch of it with me and see if we can make some deals on raw books, knowing that it's going to personal collection. People probably don't mind waiting a little bit longer to get them back.
You don't want the eternal syndrome to happen to you. Send it out when the books are hot, get them back when they're dead.
I was pricing a number one yesterday, and I said that can't be what it's going for now. 8.5 is like $120 or something.
Is it really?
70-80% of what it was. But the funny thing is, like, all right, it wasn't a great movie, yada yada yada. It's gonna come back. So right now, buy the heck out of it. Highest grade you can. Buy the heck out of it. You're gonna get it for cheap. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's gonna come back. It's not gonna be.
I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not laying on the gas. That's a book I probably I have 6 copies of, and I truly believe that. Okay, so my litmus test with that movie was I brought my 10-year-old, right, who is, you know, pretty much into superheroes, but he liked those characters as much as he liked, you know, Captain America and all those other characters. So those characters were on point. I just think it was. I don't know whether it wasn't well received, but Feige believes in the Eternals so much that it's not going to go anywhere. So you know what? Buy it on the low right now, man. And
exactly.
It's going to pay for something, man. So
I think the big issue is that it's, you know, for all the collectors that got us back into comics, the Avengers and everything surrounding that has been the past like 15-20 years. And we're having a hard time letting go of it. So
right. Yeah, no, absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, Evan, man. We appreciate you coming on. I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait to dig through these log boxes and see you in person. So, man, I appreciate your time. I love the fact that you jumped out right off the rip. You're like, I'll take 715. Fantastic. And that's been great. So I appreciate it, man. So, guys, we're going to say goodbye to Evan. In the comments below, leave some books, leave some questions, or, you know, and Evan will check it out and find you. Are you social media? Where can they find you if they have to, Evan?
I'm on Instagram a lot. Facebook, I'm on there, but not as much. So yeah, Instagram's probably the best place. SMCB sales.
All right on, man. All right, dude. So we're gonna have you sign out, but when we transition over to our next person, we're gonna find out a little bit about our friends at Captured Collectibles, and then we'll bring on our next guest. Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys. See you there.
Later, brother. Later, too.
And just like that, look who's on. There we go. The hardest working guys on Monday nights. Look at that, buddy.
I got my coaster going. I got a nice little refreshment here.
Yeah.
What's going on? What's up, brother? Haven't seen you in a while.
I know.
Been?
Yeah, man. Listen. Yeah, we're going to be starting back up again, so hope to see you again as usual.
Absolutely.
Right. So I haven't seen Matt in a long time. Matt, I just want to show you. Look.
And he's gone. And it's my show now.
So it's the Matt and Streetside show. What's going on, brother?
This is what happens. I bring on technical
No,
difficulties.
you do really. But I was going to show off. My cover for my Mac now. So the last time you came out was a $2,000 Tito's drink. So
yeah, right.
It's not happening tonight.
You got some protection down. Yeah.
Yeah, really. I got to protect myself. So glad you could join us, man. I know it's important. This is something that you and Greg and all your brothers at the Defects have worked hard for and been promoting from King Kon 1. So just I'm gonna just kind of arrange this a little bit and just put you up on top. And so, you know, we kind of, was Jay the one that came up with by the community for the community? Or did I
do believe it is. Yes.
That guy just spills greatness out of his mouth, though, right?
It just goes, you know. When he doesn't think, greatness happens.
Yeah, right. And then when he doesn't think, he offends somebody, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Exactly. So we're really excited for this, and thank you very much for letting us be a part of this as also. So now are the Defects, are all three of you guys going to be there? Is that the rumor?
That is the rumor. That is what they're saying.
Okay.
Originally supposed to just be me and Jay, but Guy has made it through. He will be there. All three of us will be there.
All right, that's going to be fantastic. I wish all three men in the base were going to be there, but Dave in the Cave is out on Tatooine in Arizona right now, so you know he can't make it up there. So really, really cool. I know you'll be getting tons of feedback, and people are going to be asking questions. And just are the Defects going to be selling, or are you just going to be like hosting? Like, what do you see happening?
We're going to do a little selling. I mean, that's, you know, I don't want to talk, you know, I'll mention it. I don't want to take away from the other vendors here because we're going to just have a few books, you know, a couple short boxes, some slabs. Hey, stop by, we'll chat. But if you're looking for a book, maybe we have it. Correct. So we're there first as hosts and coverage. We're going to be doing interviews. When you walk in, the first thing you're going to see is our three ugly mugs. Yeah. We're set up right outside the room there. Yeah. So we got some leather chairs. So we're going to ask people to come up, hang out, talk to us for a few seconds, tell us what you got or tell us what you're looking for. And that's it. We're going to try to get as much footage as we can. Right. And just try to make it a good time for everybody. More, you know, obviously we're going to be good at having a good time already, but just try to bring a little Defect sauce to the party. You know what I mean?
I love it. Stir it up a little bit. Stir the pot a little bit.
Yeah, that's all.
So the Defects mic, is that going to be in full effect right there? The Defects mic?
The Defect mic, let me see if it's here.
Yeah, this thing is legendary.
The Defect mic will be on set. Okay, we'll be covering, you know, a little bit of coverage by CBSI. They always we kind of do it in partnership with them when we cover a show. So you'll see this. If you see somebody holding this, me, Jay, or Guy, run up to us and just talk to us. That's it. Just say something funny, you know, or tell us what you're buying. Tell us you found a great deal. Tell us somebody was an asshole to you. We want to hear it all.
Right. Mike P has a good question. I don't know. Well, will the Queen be there?
Listen. King Kon 2, she will not be there, but you never know what happens down the road. That's all I'll say.
All right. Love it. So that's fantastic. And then tonight, just so everybody knows, I know I had the thumb. Your guys are going to be live at 9 o'clock over on your channel, right? And this is in lieu of Wednesday nights now?
Yeah, so we're going to be going we didn't actually fully announce this. We kind of mentioned it on Instagram a few times. We were going to talk about it tonight. So the 30 or so people in here watching get a little preview. We're going to be shaking it up a little bit on the channel due to some scheduling conflicts. We're just going to be going live every Monday for like an hour and a half, 9 to 10:30. We're going to talk about, you know, we're going to do our new comic book day show in there. And then we're just going to do the usual stuff, the news, whatever's happened that week. We may throw some of the other segments that we used to record. We may do a Cold Keys one week. So we needed a little bit of extra time for, you know, our work schedules kind of all changed at the same time.
Right, because we have lives outside of comic books, right, guys? Like we really do, believe it or not.
You know, it's like Jay always says, it's like almost a full-time job that you're not getting, you know, a second job you're not getting paid for.
Right.
So, you know, you got to do what you got to do. But we really wanted to try to start going live every week. That was our plan before things got messed up. So now we do get the opportunity to interact with the community every week as opposed to every other week. So it's going to be like that for a few months, and then we'll see what happens. But we're excited to kick it off tonight after you guys finish up.
No, fantastic. And that's what I thought was important. So as always, you know, March 19th, this is why you're watching this, man. This is why you're watching this. King Kon, New Jersey. Exactly. The hotel. I don't have the information in front of me. I wish Greg, I should have known that. The name of the hotel is.
Hold on, I'll tell you right now.
Is it APA? Right.
Hold on. I should know that too, right? Like, you know.
All right.
It is the APA Hotel Woodbridge.
Woodbridge, New Jersey, right? Okay.
Yeah, 120 South Wood Avenue, Islin, New Jersey.
Nice. Can't wait. We're going to be going up. We're driving up early on Saturday morning, and Roger and I are going to be spending the night, so we're going to be in there for the long haul. So as you guys are watching it, if anybody wants to go, grab some food, grab some dinner, grab some chow, extend the day, Roger and I will definitely be down for that, and just to be able to chop it up and to get going. So man,
you guys start staying over?
We are staying over, yeah.
Okay.
Roger's not going to want to drive home with me in 2.5 hours in the car.
No.
He did that from Dave's house. He said he would never do it again.
Yeah, well, I can imagine.
Yeah, right.
What do you guys have planned there? I'm sure you mentioned this already, but you guys are set up. I mean,
we're going to be set up. What we're going to do is we are going to bring a couple short boxes. We did bring some stuff to sell, so if we can sell, we're going to do that. We're going to be trying to make connections for our own show, which is coming up May 14th. The 3 Men in the Basement comic book swap is happening in Newington, Connecticut. So we're going to be talking about that and what we've got going on. So, but you know what? I'm seeing, like, I got to tell you, what I just saw from Anthony and SMBC Comics, I need to either get more money, sell some books, or I don't know, or break out a new credit card, because I've already seen 2 dealers that I want to get some stuff with. And I've been enjoying it. You know, I've kind of gone back to my roots of collecting. And if you guys been seeing, I've been posting all my coverless books. And somebody actually tagged me on a coverless X-Men #1. Okay. Ooh. Now, listen, if it was on the ground, I'm going to pick it up. Right. Yeah. If I find it buried in a basement, I'm going to take it. I reached out to the guy, and he wanted close to 3 G's for a coverless X-Men #1. I said, God bless. If you get it. This guy doesn't need it for $3 grand. You know what I mean? So
$3 grand. Oh my gosh.
Listen, Otto,
right. It's an X-Men #1, but it's still, I mean, come on. So
Otto, let's be serious. If that number was a little lower, you would have been seriously considering
I would have. If it was closer to 2, I would have done something. I would have sold something, because you know. Yeah, and then I would have sent it off. So, but yeah, so I'll be doing that. I'm going to be looking at some Joes. I'm going to be trying to get some fillers for my FF books and just things like that. So, you know, I'm not afraid. I'll dig dollar books. I'll dig high-end books. You know, I just want to make sure it's great. And more importantly, I really feel like I missed out last year by not being able to go to this. And I want to hang out with you guys, man, because a lot of the guys from Jersey don't make it up to Connecticut and vice versa. Yeah. So it's just really something that we want to do. And while we're talking about this, we got a vendor who's coming on later. We got a $5 $4.99 super chat from Mike the Beast Benston. So Mike, the Beast, that's it. So here's what we're going to do, because this is what's going to be happening all day long. People are going to be wanting to see the money. So you know what Jerry would say? Show me the money, Jerry.
Hey, I got bomb sugar on the other line. I better hear you say it. No. Show you the money. Not show you. Show me the money. Show me the money. Yeah. Louder. Show me the money. That's it, brother. But you got to yell that shit. Show me the money. I need to feel you, Jerry. Show me the money. Jerry, you better yell. Show me the money. Show me the money.
Oh my God, that's it. So, Mike, shout out to you. We appreciate that. So, Matt, are you going to be buying? What are you going to be doing? Like,
I'm still on I've been holding strong on this buying freeze. I know we always joked about the buying freeze, but the buying freeze has been going strong for it's got to be a good 6 months. You know what I have going on. I don't want to
I do. Right.
But,
Adulting's tough, man. Adulting is tough.
But let me tell you, I'm going to be digging for like the $5 books to find the shit that nobody, that somebody didn't price
right.
That's the only thing I'm buying.
No, for sure. You know, it was so funny. I was talking to Gary the other day. You guys killed it on the live auction last time, and I was talking to Gary when he had like 450 people, I think, at one point, right, Matt? Like, I mean, it was up there. And I'm watching our numbers, and I figured we'd get it on the rewind. So I looked at Gary. I go, Gary, you know what I learned last night? And he goes, what? I'm playing stupid. I go, we will never do a live show the next time you guys are doing a live auction, because it was great that the people were going back and forth. But I was like, this is like the opening band that gets booed off the stage, man.
It's tough, man. You know, it's become like a big following, because it's not just about the sales. Like people just come and literally will hang out for like 5 hours just to kind of hang and laugh, because there's always something always happens.
Oh my God, the shocking! You know what? I'm gonna find that you shocking yourself. I'd love to see. Oh my God!
I don't think people thought
that.
Yeah, that was a mistake. But hey, we do it for the tube, right? We do it for the tube.
Yeah, that's it. Did we ever find out who Larry was?
We did not. I have my suspicions, but you know, I believe it's the same person. As there's a new account going around. I don't know if you've seen that.
No, I have not.
There's a Hans Brolo account. You don't
really?
know that?
Okay.
You don't know Hans Brolo? Yeah, check out Hans Brolo. I think it's the same person.
Okay. Well, that's funny. God. Man. That's
I saw a question earlier. Sorry to cut you off. Somebody asked about the layout of the room and the size of the room. A vendor. Somebody said I was a vendor from last year and will be there this year asking. I think it's John Lane. There you go.
Yep, gotcha.
So 2 things. The room is definitely bigger. But we have a Defect exclusive tonight, just shared with me about 5 minutes ago.
No way.
We have the
right
layout.
Now?
What's that?
The live right now?
I could tell you what it is, but I can't show it because we're gonna have to show it on our live show. Okay. So everybody, when you're done here, you know, grab a refreshment, get through this show, come hang with us when you're done here, and we're gonna be showing the actual layout.
Fantastic.
So we got the full vendor list where each one's gonna be. So if you guys want to definitely check that out, Greg just finished putting it together. So he coined the phrase. Now this is a new phrase. We're gonna have to make some type of video for Defect exclusive.
Defect
exclusive.
One word.
Right. Defect exclusive. Okay, he coined that phrase. So we're gonna have that. So come check it out if you want to see where you're gonna be set up as a vendor, or if you want to kind of plan your route as a buyer, kind of going through all the different vendors. Let me tell you, I just saw the list. There is some monsters there, dude. It's like concentrated heat. It's just gonna be boiling in there, bro.
Yeah. Put the air conditioner on and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. John Lane says, Otto and Maddie, y'all are going to be in for a big surprise. The inaugural show was incredible. I can't wait, man. I'm really excited for this. So that's awesome. So that's important, you know, so you guys know who's going to be there. And also, you know, when we did this, of course, I couldn't include anybody. I wanted to keep it. If I did, I would be here till midnight, but I can't be doing that. You know? So that's something that we definitely want to acknowledge. And in the video below, you guys comment on the stuff that you want to see. We've got NRG Comics coming on next. We've got X and Gerard. We've got Bronzeville. We've got Fury Comics coming on. We've got Mike the Beast Benson. So all these guys are going to be coming on right now, and that's just been awesome. So we're gonna keep talking a little bit. At 8 o'clock, our next guest was going to be coming on. So I think that's cool. And then what we'll do is we'll talk a little bit about maybe what it's been like to be hunting right now, because Anthony's been out hunting, and it's like like we talked with SMBC, like are people reaching out to you at the shows, Anthony? Are they following you on Instagram? Like Gary's been killing it with viewers, like selling like the book. So I'll tell you, I'm not a good hunter though. I don't know. Like, you know, I'm not a good like collection buyer, I should say. I don't mind going to shows. I don't mind finding the deals, but Anthony, I mean, you got long boxes of people. So
I'll tell you, I mean, thanks to the Defects, man, you guys, you know, started me with this stuff, and I'll always hold you guys in high regards because, you know, thank you. I just want to put that on video right now so it doesn't get lost. And thank you guys so much,
bro.
Everyone. No, I appreciate you guys so much. And because of you guys, and Otto, of course, you guys too. In the beginning, it was, you know, hunting, get your name out there. But when I tell you, my girl's gonna kill me. I literally spend more money than I make at shows because people are bringing me like gold, like just stuff. At my sale outside, at any venue that I do, people are bringing me long boxes. Sure. One guy, I have a trunk outside with like 30 boxes. You want them? I'm like, yes. He goes, but you don't look at them. I want them. I don't care what's in them. Just I want them. If the price point's good, I'll take it. And so that's where it's been. I did a show Sunday. Didn't really make much. It was just for a friend at a deli I do on Long Island. But I spent like, I don't even know, $2,000. You know what I mean? And there's people just bringing me books. So the hunt is still with me. I love the hunt, but it's more coming to me now than it is me hunting for them. So,
right,
you know, that it kind of like morphs into that after a while. But I love those dollar bins like you guys, you know.
Oh, that's it. Well, what Maddie knows, we're looking for the stuff that hasn't been priced in 2 years, and then next thing you know,
Sarges, baby. Don't forget Sarges.
You know, Maddie was one of the first guys that came to our crawls. All 3 of them came, so that was really good. The crawl was
still going through the short boxes I got from there. I'm still going through them, saying, "Oh shoot, I got that! Wow!" I can't believe it.
Oh my god! Oh my god! So the one at the deli, is that just you and a few other vendors, or is it you and
this guy? His name is Mike. He's out in about 20 minutes from me. We try to do it like once a month. You know, he's small in the community, but big-hearted, really nice guy. And I'll do it like on a Sunday because I usually don't do too many shows on Sundays. So I'll go out there like once a month. And Cold Cuts and Comics, he's called. A really nice guy. And the greatest part about it is like a number 1 is the Wolverine, number 2 is the Captain America, and he has comics there all the time. Really? So like he's deli one side, comics the other side, and I just show my face once in a while just to support and stuff, and you know. But it's great, guys. It's freaking hilarious.
Yeah, Elvis loves it, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, and Elvis, Ian, all those guys. Aaron, they all come up and support and everything, and you know, we just sit there, eat, just talk comics, have a great day. If you make money, great, but if not, you're talking comics, man. How can you beat that? You can't beat it.
I'm telling you, man. That's fantastic. So, all right, guys. Matt, I know you got a show to make. You got a show to get ready for. You got to load it all up. So for those of you guys that don't know, the defects are going live tonight. This is what this is when I don't have Roger hanging around. I've got to scroll.
You got to do everything.
I already kicked myself out once. And I don't even know what I do with it. So, but anyway, the defects are going live tonight at 9 o'clock, you guys. We're going to be finishing up right around that.
Yes, sir.
Matt, I always appreciate you taking time out of your day to join us on 3 Men in the Basement. You're one of my brothers, man. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, dude. I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to seeing both of you guys this Saturday. We can hang out.
Here, brother.
That's
right.
Same here. Anybody here that came over, I posted on the community page. So anybody that came over here that's not subbed up to these guys, make sure you subbed up to Otto. Make sure you're following Street Side on IG. And when you guys finish up over here, like I said earlier, grab a refreshment, come over to see the defects. We got a huge show. We got a ton of stuff to talk about. So, Otto, thanks for having me on, brother. Can't wait to see you guys this weekend.
All right. Love it, man. Love it. All right. So, before we bring on our other guest, I'm going to show you a little clip from Anthony. Wait till you see this clip. This is a good clip. This is a clip from Little Giant Con when we were doing a live show and the NY Warriors kind of came on. So before we have NRG Comics come on, I'm going to show you this little clip, and now then have you guys take a little bit of a break, and here we go. All right.
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
So you haven't been invited yet. All of a sudden he shows up.
You gotta wait for the quarter to run out. I don't need an invite, man.
No, you just came back from Hawaii.
I'm VIP.
You decided to finally show up. Look at these guys. Come here. Let's go.
Take it over. Hey.
You know the end of
Everybody's in now.
This is the NY Warrior takeover.
Right?
You guys got us. What is going on? For sure. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you.
What's up, Otto?
All right.
This guy.
We're gonna get Biggs to sit down right here. Biggs, you sit down right here, man. Let's go.
Yeah. Go sit down. Go, whose book is this?
Oh, that's Jim Shooter's about to sign.
This is your first appearance.
Go.
Come on, man.
Oh man, that was great. That was pretty wild. But now we're moving on to our next step. We've got Anthony and Artley from NRG Comics. I'm so happy you guys could join us tonight. I've seen you quite often, and this past weekend you were up in Connecticut again, weren't you? Oh my, that was in my backyard. It was in NRG Con. What was this? Talk to me about this. First and foremost, welcome to the Grotto. It's great to see you guys again. Okay.
What's up, people? How you guys doing?
What's up?
Hey, what's up?
All right. So this past weekend, what was it at the Connecticut Convention Center?
Yeah, it was the one in Hartford.
It was like for media artists. Was there comic books or I don't like?
There were definitely
there was
no
comic books.
No,
it was just a '90s fun fest for kids that grew up in the '90s.
Right,
So,
right.
yeah.
You guys had a blast.
So people like me.
Yes, for her.
Yeah.
I went there. I focused.
Love it,
Yeah.
love it, love it, love it. All right, all right. So now we got a big weekend coming up. King Kon. You guys are going to be set up, selling, and
Can you guys?
all right. So let's see. I think we're all right. So what we'll do is we'll have you guys show some of the stuff that you're bringing, and we'll talk about it from there. So comic books, toys. Oh, there we go. We see the blossom. There we go. Maybe a bad connection, Anthony. I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because they were a little staticky for a few minutes.
All right, so that's okay. But we got my man Doug Bratton in the house. Hope to see you, Doug Bratton. One of the smartest men in comics, as Roger would always say. Who's going to be there? We've got Psychedelic Comics. That's been great.
Hold on,
all right.
All right.
Okay. Can you see us?
Yeah, we can see you and hear you. That's even better.
Okay, there we go.
I'm bashing again.
So I guess we can start.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, first and foremost, you guys, thank you very much for coming up to the 3 Men in the Basement comic book swap. I know you and Fury Comics, took the drive up, and it was great to see you, and got to see you guys. And I love it, and I think it's important to acknowledge the fact that you took the chance to travel and to hang out. So thank you very much for that, and we'll hope to see it some more. So fantastic.
Oh, and before you start, though, I'm sorry for you guys that you're not going to be selling at King Kon. I'm buying the
Thank you
table.
for inviting us.
I'm going to buy the table first, so that way you guys don't have to sell anything.
Awesome. All right.
That's the first time. The first time I met him was buying out their table at the end of the show.
Oh, really? Okay.
It was in Wayne, New Jersey, and it was like, I don't know, a year or so ago. And I went up. It was like 3 o'clock, and I said, "What do you want for the table?" They were like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll just take the rest of your table." And then from there, we just started. Every show it's just an ongoing joke. Like,
really?
"Yeah, I'm going to buy your table."
Okay. That happens more than you think, right? Or you do that more. Like that's.
I do that. My girl kills me, but she knows. Like I try to buy well. But yeah, I like. It's easier for me to buy it all and then just sort through the numbers and pick out the stuff later. And you usually get better deals that way.
Correct. Okay, gotcha. No, I mean, I'll never forget when Gary told me one time after New York Comic Con, a guy came up and wrote him a blank check, and
that was. I couldn't believe that when he told me.
Entire collection was gone, man. And
that was sick. That was
scratch.
Sick.
I wouldn't know what to do. I don't know if I probably could do it, So
I
would do it,
I've been fortunate where I've had some a couple of shows recently where some big name people, I don't want to mention names, but literally like, how many slabs you got? I'm like, I don't know, 20, 30, 40, something like that. And it's like, I'll take them all. I'm like,
really?
Wow. Yeah. I was very, very shocked. But it's a guy that I've dealt with before. He's a big name in the community. And I was like, wow, all right, yeah, sure. And I always sell him books and stuff. So it's nice to have it happen to you once in a while, as opposed to you always spending the money. You probably get some back.
Absolutely. All right, let's see. I think they got on better. Here we go. All right, that's it. We can hear you and see you, so that's good.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Our writer decided to want to take a dive. So
yeah, of course it happens, right? Or your computer wants to update, and everything wants to update. So
yeah, sorry about that. All right, so
all right, fantastic.
We're starting. All right.
Love it.
Yeah,
all
right.
I'm going to highlight you guys. I'm going to give you the big screen right here.
So in the fear of street finance.
What was that?
Yay!
I couldn't hear you.
My hair, my God.
But in the fear of Street Side Anthony coming to conquer my table, I refuse to show everything. Well, I'm going to show a little bit. Come on.
Right. Okay. Like a hawk,
so first one,
I get to be the Vanna White tonight.
Yes, fantastic.
That's the Moon Knight number one. Black
I'll
and
take
white.
it.
Clayton Crane. I kind of figured it. We kind of.
I remember we're gonna spray a lot of paint.
That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. We also have Silver Age going on.
Ooh,
number one.
Okay.
Nice.
I love those.
Yeah.
That's good. It's great. So we're gonna bring the gifts from Chicago C2E2
Yes, sir.
to King Comics. So the first,
So
these are
hold on,
the.
wait. We got a few of them, so I'm gonna start. We got one.
This is Dark Arc number 1. This is from the Aftershock metal cover line.
Yes, metal.
They only printed 100 of these books that I'm showcasing.
So one.
Really?
We did.
And the Truth, yes. This is the Donny Cates horror book.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
Then we got this one.
Mm-hmm.
Bunny Mask.
No
Bunny
way.
Mask.
Yeah.
One.
That's nice.
These things are heavy.
Chicken Devil. Chicken Devil's actually
Chicken
a really good book. Really good book. He's spicy.
Yeah, no, that is nuts.
Unlike my husband.
Yeah, exactly. And this one is Maniac from New York. This is the number 1 metal cover.
Yep.
That's not the Bronx is Burning, Anthony, but it's that one.
No. Yeah, no. I'm already writing down the ones I'm buying from you, so don't worry about that. I'll be texting you later on because I want most of those. Those are nice. Those are really nice.
Okay, so this.
This is a good one. So should I start with screw it. So we got this one.
That's
No
the
way.
3D.
Oh wow.
Both covers will be.
Oh, now we're cooking with gas.
Wow.
Yeah, so we'll also have the 3D glasses with the Perkins. So it's already inside.
Yes.
Really?
So it's a 2-pack.
Yes, sir.
Then we have this one's a nice one. When Anthony might have to take this.
Anthony might have this already.
He might. Spawn number 1, newsstand number 1. Near me copy.
Okay.
I kept the copy. Yeah, I did. That's nice stuff.
See, I told you. We already have one, so he doesn't need ours.
Well, you got to check also if that's the variant or not.
Oh, this is a good
That's
one
the
right
that's
here.
the right one, not the one with the arrow in there.
Right.
No, that's the one.
Checked already, Anthony. Number 1, and that is the first print.
Nice. Very
That's a nice looking
And these
book.
are. Oh, I also have some slabs coming, and then we also have a little surprise for the fans
peoples
out there.
All right, so these two we got here. I gotta have my face so you guys can see them. So we got Good Boy
Number 1.
and
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 100 Virgin variant cover. These were only at, surprisingly enough, the artist who did this is
Jeremy Clark.
Jeremy Clark, thank you very much. He was at the 90s Con, and they were only for that show.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, so that's the actual comic book thing that was there.
Whoop, there you guys.
So we're going to bring that to King Kong.
Yes, we will.
Yeah.
Now for the slab, because I know Anthony's excited. This is just a little bit.
Oh.
Little bit.
Oh.
A little spicy something.
Oh, these are heavy. Oh.
House of Slaughter number 1, signed by Gerard Jordan.
No way.
Beautiful.
Oh, boy.
Nice.
Now, this is a book that Anthony already took from me from the Bronx show, which was amazing. But I told him not to get it because I had this coming.
Yes.
Yes. I'll be buying that one too. Yep.
Anthony, I'm operating the black, my friend.
Oh my God.
This is all signed. So it's signed by Gerard Jordan and also Gerard Jordan's right there.
No, I know, but I'm pointing at the other ones here.
She's blind, guys. I gotta forgive her. Glasses. I have no one.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you.
That is nuts.
All right.
I'll show this one last.
Yes.
This one?
No, that one.
This one. Okay. This one.
First. That's a Moon Knight number 1. Model variant cover.
Nice.
Frankie's Comics. The 1 in 100. I think he did the issue with the black cover.
Right.
The white was 1 in 500.
Wow.
So
That's a nice book.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And of course, I'm going to bring heat. I'm not just going to be the rookie there.
Okay.
We're vetting.
Sorta.
We got our bruises in.
Yeah.
So this is a little snippet of the heat that I'm going to bring in because, again, I can't showcase everything.
Right.
But something that's going to be special. So go ahead.
Oh, boy.
Ooh.
Oh. We got a little Hulk label, too. I love it.
Pay my price. You will pay my price.
I probably will.
Pay my price. You hear me?
Yeah. Oh my God.
That is nice.
Yes.
That is a nice book. That's a
Dave
nice
Cerrone,
book.
what's up, my man? No, Maddie had to go get ready for his own show. Thank you very much for joining us. So, wow.
All right. So, like last year, when we were on with the previous show with you guys, which was fun as hell.
Thank you.
We got a giveaway. So we're going to continue with the tradition. Now, this time it's going to be a Ninja Turtle thing. So show the giveaway.
And this, and we got this.
So you're going to have a last roll
nice.
second, issue 2, and the 2-pack of Splinter and Baxter Stockman.
Oh, I love it.
So, yeah, that's going to be the giveaway. So the question is, in the last Ronin issue 4, we already know who died, but how did Donatello die? That's the question.
Too much pizza?
So whoever
Too much pizza.
first,
Too much pizza.
In the chat.
We'll receive that at the show. We will message you, and we will give you the little secret password that we know it's you.
Okay.
So
all right.
If you see the answer in the chat, then we will let them know and all that fun stuff.
That's it.
All right. Let's see it. Let's see
Well,
it.
that's
Let's see it.
true.
No, it wasn't a karate. Cerrone, that's very funny. It wasn't a karate chop from Otto.
That was great. That was great.
It wasn't. So fire away in the chat, you guys, and you'll win something. You'll win something great from these guys. Thank you very much for doing that, man. That was very generous of you guys.
Yeah, no problem.
We love you guys.
No,
that's why we're doing it. We love the
No,
community,
I love
just
it.
like
I love it.
Andrew.
Let's see.
Big fans.
Oh,
I don't know. I'm kind of.
All right. Let's see.
But yeah.
We've got any
But
answers,
he's gonna
guys, in the chat? Let us know. Let us know. All right.
And again,
All right.
this
So,
question's still going on. So
yep. All
whenever
right. So maybe they'll
shows
do it in
up-
the comments, or we'll kind of get it in the comments. and
Right.
go
If
from
somebody
there.
watches the eating too much pizza,
That's close.
yeah.
That's a good one.
It's, that
But
doesn't
the one
count.
that doesn't count.
That doesn't count. Or
No,
if
no,
anybody
no.
who watches the replay, for anyone who watches the replay and knows the answer, and it hasn't been, if somebody else hasn't reached out to us yet, you can reach out to us on our IG with the answer, and we can go from there.
Absolutely.
That was just the right answer, dear.
That's funny, Roger. There you go.
I
So we got
don't
pizza,
think
karate chops,
it's-
cranky Canadians. Oh
Yes.
my God. Oh my God. Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you guys for showing that. I know, with Streetside Anthony looming and, his pockets run deep.
Oh, we
So
love
who
it.
knows? Who knows? So I just want to thank you guys. Did you have a good, you went to the 90s con this past weekend. You came to the swap or the crawl. I'm sorry. You guys have been very busy in the comic book world, right? Like you travel. That's great. Yeah.
Yes, we
So-
do.
much, yeah.
Because honestly, I feel like if we stay in one spot, we're not going to be able to branch out the way we want to. Plus, we like meeting people. We like
Yes,
meeting
right.
new
And
people,
Yep.
seeing what other people have to offer, or just picking people's brains about
Of
stuff.
course, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
No,
what
no, I
I
think-
think.
Yeah, no, and you guys did great
Fantastic.
when I interviewed you with the crawl and things like that. So that's just been really, really fun. So, all right, NRG Comics, Anthony and Artley will be at King Kon again. And guys, thank you very much for taking time out of your day to be part of this. We really appreciate it. Okay. All right. Well, I can't wait to see you guys. All right. Good seeing you.
See you
Take care,
guys.
Okay, guys.
All
All
right.
right, bye.
Look at that. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Good people, Anthony. Good people, man.
Yeah, really, really. Like I told you, I met them that day, and like they were like just really nice, really, and I even knew their cousin, and like it was just they're so cool, everyone.
Yep.
Family
Well,
community. It's a really great community.
No,
man.
it was funny at the swap or at the crawl when
Right.
we were downstairs in the basement at Sarge's. They had like a 10 by 10 area, like
Right.
with 2 chairs and boxes, and they were just
Oh
going
yeah,
through-
yeah. They're all.
yeah, they were like, it was like their own little spot, and that was so
Yep.
awesome to see.
That was my little area the year before when no one else went into the Independence area. I ran into
Yeah.
that corner,
Right.
and now everyone else starting to run over there. I was like,
Yeah, I'm telling
Yep.
you, man. I'm telling
It
you.
was
So,
fun, man.
all right. What we're going to do is we're going to wait for our next guest to come on. But while we do that, we're going to tell you a few things that the 3 Minute in the Basement has going on. And the first thing is, you guys are going to see us at King Kon. That's why this whole show is here. Also, April 23rd, we will be at the Old School Comic Show in Concord, New Hampshire. This is a fantastic show. This is run by, oh my God, our boy Jason, and it's just been fantastic. And what he's setting up now is he's setting up a dinner with Steranko. So the restaurant is opening up. You'll have a private dinner with Steranko. And the prime rib is called the Hulk. All right.
So very good.
We've got the Hulk. We've got some other things, and you'll be able to have some discourse, hang out with Steranko. Al Milgram is usually there. Keith Williams, and that's just a fun one-day show up in Everett, up in New Hampshire at the Everett Arena in Concord, New Hampshire. And we're going to be there. We are sponsors of it. We'll be promoting it, and then leading up to that, we have the 3 Men in a Basement comic book swap, which is happening May 14th in Newington, Connecticut. This is a very unique experience. We have tried very hard to make this a day thing where you just don't dig through some long boxes and take off, right, Anthony?
Right.
You hang out. You're part of the raffle, the DJ. You were there for our first one, man.
Yeah, it was great. It was great.
I think it went pretty well, right?
Oh yeah. No, it was fine. It was a great size venue. Everything.
Yes, that's what I was going to say next. What did you think about the space?
It was amazing. I mean, it was huge. I mean, you weren't like, all on top of each other, like in smaller things and small cons or whatever. It was just so open, and just everyone, it was a great time. It was a good,
it was a great time, and it was a great day. And the high seal, I think what's really unique about it is the high ceilings.
Yes.
For people,
absolutely.
For people who are still, it's just the fresh air, the DJ, the food truck, just a fantastic thing. We did offer sponsorships. SHORTBOX is going to be there. SHORTBOX is a pedigree sponsor of this show, and they're really going to be there helping us out, giving away tons of things. And Sean Anderson is going to be doing from the Comic Mint. Sean Anderson did this Yosagi Yojimbo variant, and Sean Anderson will be there. And with Capture Collectibles, you can get a copy of that. You can have Sean Anderson sign it, and he'll be able to do that. We are going to be offering some really cool, unique prints, which is going to be a lot of fun. So this Starscream print, which he took straight out of the Source magazine, he added, we're going to add the 3 Men in a Basement logo to this. Mike Provo from Alaska and Aegis Comics of Alaska will be there. So it's going to be a lot of fun, you guys. And hopefully maybe we'll pick up some vendors here up at King Kon. So we're just waiting on X, but X Illusionary, he likes to make it come on fashionably late, but I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to make him wait at all. But before we bring on Gerard, I do want to bring up our friends, MOONLIT Comics, Michelle. She's in the house. Wednesday night, I'm going to be live with her over on her channel talking about some Moon Knight madness. And that's going to be fun. So make sure you guys head over to her and sub up and make sure you get that channel going. And we're going to wait for X, but you know what? We got Gerard in the house, and that's one half of the dynamic duo, right?
That's right. What's up, guys?
That's right. So, I mean, X is probably getting the Versace ready. He's probably getting his cologne going.
Absolutely. Chain, he's putting everything on. He's going.
Yeah. He's making sure the Nikes match and the J's and everything. So, So, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Thank you for coming back, man. I appreciate that.
I appreciate you having us. Really. How you guys been? All right.
We're good, man. We're surviving. Good. I'm broke after 2 vendors, so I can only imagine what you're bringing. So
I'm going to show you a little bit, but some real big books and extra nice stuff. I mean, while we're waiting, if you want to wait for him, or we could go into it, it's up to you.
Yeah, well, I just want to. So you set up at the first King Kon also?
Correct.
All right, you set up that one, and then you've been setting up at a bunch of shows, right?
Yes, we did Garden State. We did a couple, mostly Jersey shows.
Yeah,
Jersey shows. We might venture out in New York, possibly Connecticut.
Right.
Tri-state area.
Yeah, no, and the reception's been well though. I mean,
I didn't think the raffles, we did this, and all of a sudden we started doing boots, and we've been killing it. It's crazy.
So it's very funny you say that, because that's kind of like when we first started. When Roger and I were kind of talking, we're like, let's get a table. Well, what are we going to get a table for? I don't know, to meet new people, maybe to give some away. Yeah. But then we said, well, let's get a table. And since we got a table, let's sell some stuff, right? Yeah. So now we've got some tables and we sell some stuff. And now we're like, all right, let's get a table, sell some stuff, and then maybe we'll host a show. So, I think it all goes hand like it's like the meatballs, right? Once you start making a meatball,
Yeah.
you get your hand dirty, Anthony, right? You start moving it. You get the pork and the lamb, and next thing you know, you've got this. So
absolutely.
Right.
It's talk Italian talk. It's
that's what happens. So you're gonna just have it ready, and next thing you know, now you're set up in shows and you're ready to go. So
what's crazy too is you meet people on Instagram or at shows, and then all of a sudden, as like you being the vendor, now you have people recognize you when they come up, and especially having X.
Right.
I'm about to have a signing for him.
Yeah, you really should. Speaking of that guy, look at this guy right here. My God.
There he is.
Look at this guy. The one and only.
Hey, what's going on?
Do the Jordans match right now? They must match, right?
Kind of, I guess.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for you guys. We've got IG Internet royalty right now with X right here. All right. One of my first friends on Instagram, one of my good friends. We hang out all the time. We get to see each other. So X, Gerard, I mean, the show, this is all you, man. So how you guys want to go back and forth, just bring the heat, and Anthony and I will ogle over it. And remember, guys, in the comments below, as you're watching this during the week, if you see books that Gerard or X are interested in, make a comment or reach out to them on Instagram. So, look, the deals are made before the show, guys. We all know that, right? That's what this is all about. So, but there is good stuff. So you guys want to go back and forth? Go ahead, man. You got the time. Let's sell it.
X, go first, and then I'll hit him with the.
Okay. All right. Why not? Let's see here. Okay. I should know how to flip this around. Just hit cap.
Oh, yeah. The arrows. No, they just turned it off. There you go.
Flip this whole thing around.
Yeah, I don't know if it flips. I was just looking at that setting myself, but this show straight.
All right, let's see if I can flip this around.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know what?
Once you figure it out, let me know, because I was just looking at all the settings.
All right, so.
Oh, look at that right there.
Ooh.
So we got the false bullseye, CGC 9.4 white pages.
Nice.
And this book is it's been pretty hot again,
No, it's hot, man. It's hot. 942.
That's a good book. It's a good grade.
That's a great
that will be
grade.
available. Yeah. So, do you want me to keep going, or you're
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, keep going.
Oh, okay. All right, right now.
Know your books, and then I'll show what we have here over,
All right, so got a first Taskmaster.
Look at that,
Newsstand.
man.
Newsstand, nice.
CGC 9.4 white pages.
Right.
All right.
I think that grades that book's under grade.
Right.
Yeah, it's definitely a
absolutely.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right, we got a big boy here.
Oh, 7-0.
7-0.
Mark Jewelers.
And this is a Mark Jewelers.
Mark Jewelers. Wow, nice.
Talk about white page rack.
No, it's all white. Close. That's cigar. That's really tough to get in white pages, so. But,
I know. But hey, listen, man, with Mark Jewelers, it might as well be. Forget about it,
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's really cool. What else I got here? Oh, this one's pretty cool. This is Avengers 47. This is an 8.0 white pager.
Ooh.
It's a signature series. This is signed by Fassbender.
No way.
Yeah, Magneto signed this.
I'm gonna highlight you for that, X.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool book. The signature's pretty nice.
Fassbender signed it?
Yeah, Fassbender signed it.
Dude, that's awesome. That.
Yeah. It's funny though, because I was like, this one was like, I had it for a while. And I was like, you know what? It'd be a good addition to someone's PC, because I had the first Black Knight, but the signature series, it's unique. I would say it's unique.
It's unique. I mean, I don't even know when Fassbender. Not that I know many things, but I don't even know when Fassbender did a signature thing. I don't even know. Like,
I've never seen one before until then.
Right, and I mean, we do a lot of the cons up here in Northeast. I mean, he's never been a Terrific Con. I've never seen him in New York. I've never seen him in Baltimore. So somebody got to. That's good, man. That's good.
Yeah, that's a rare one.
All right, so keep it going. We got a
Oh, nice.
225 is the first Fire Lord. It's a 9.0.
Fire Lord,
Off
yep.
white to white.
Love that book.
So we got that one.
Love it.
And then we got some Heat.
Great cover.
Kick it up. Got a Punisher, 8.5. White pages. And it's just signed by Ramita.
Look at
And we also have the 5.5 by Bernthal and I believe.
Really?
Yeah, so that's some pretty decent books I'm gonna have there.
Oh, dude, that's fire right
Nice
there.
stuff.
All right.
Nice stuff, man. Woof.
All right.
Thanks.
Here we go. We got
Oh, look at this. Oh my God.
8.0. I believe it's white pages. Yes, white pages.
Yeah, it's a white page. That's a beautiful copy too.
That is a beautiful copy, man.
Otto, you'll like this book.
I do like that book a lot.
Oh, yeah. That's a nice book.
Oh,
Wow.
Off white to white.
That book has been picking up steam. I don't know why. Like,
Oh,
this book has been picking up steam.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
Right. Go watch 5.0. I also have a raw one in the. We have a raw one for sale. Now we'll get to some bigger books.
Okay.
There's Loki.
Holy cow. Oh my goodness.
All right.
yeah, that's a crazy one. What
Yeah.
grade is that Loki?
5.5.
It's a 5.5.
Nice. Nice.
Oh,
There
we
we
got
go.
this.
There we go.
Wow.
Dude, this book, honestly, I'm so tempted to crack and press this and send it in. I swear it can go up 2 grades because the whole back's wrinkled. But I'm holding back.
I hear you, man. I hear you.
Something about that cover. That cover's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got an Avengers 1,
Wow. Was it great on that one?
4.5.
Wow. Beautiful, man. Oof.
Wow.
Thanks.
That is bright.
That's nice, man. That's a great book. Wow.
ASM 1.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh, God. Drop the mic. Boom. There we go. We got an ASM one, an Avengers one, an autographed 129. I mean, guys, if you're not impressed by now, stop watching us. Forget about it. Forget it.
Oh, my gosh.
We got
Oh,
a
my gosh.
2.0.
Wow.
And then we have a ton of other big. I only show a couple. Then I have a lot of raws. We got a Kang.
Yep.
We got two Cravens.
Two Cravens, right?
What a great time to have it.
Yeah. Yeah.
A ton of stuff, but just Spider-Man's hot now, so why not show?
I can see those books going. The Craven.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. No, so that's going to be fantastic. So, I mean, you guys are just bringing the heat. So we know cash is king, but do we take PayPal, Venmo? What do you guys prefer?
PayPal, Venmo, cash.
PayPal, Venmo. It all works.
Any crypto yet? We messing with any crypto or no crypto yet? Yeah, we don't want that. We don't want that. So PayPal, Venmo, crypto. I think that's important. You guys will have the raw book set up. Man, this is just—I don't know what to say, man. I'm in awe of all this greatness that is going to be there, and
honestly, that's just a little of what we have. We do have a lot for keys. Just we wanted to just showcase some of our bigger grails.
Yeah.
But we have more.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know how to say this. So King Kon, the first one, was a huge success, and I wasn't there, but Roger told me it was amazing.
Yeah.
He's got a bigger space. He's got more vendors. I mean, this is the start of the season, you guys. Like, this is if I look at our crawl, our comic book crawl was like the preseason. This is the start of the comic book season, and this is brilliant to do this. Between this, Little Giant, our show in May, and then we roll right into Terrific Con, and there might be some other shows, the smaller shows by you guys. This is just this is going to be fantastic. And I know if you guys can't make
I believe it's 10,000 square feet.
10,000 square feet, right.
Wow.
Oh my God.
It's a nice size venue.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's a bigger venue. Much bigger.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just going to be fantastic. And you guys got big books. You've shown off some heat, and I really appreciate you guys coming back on. So in the comments below, reach out to X. You know who he is on Instagram. He's got, the biggest following. A big book went today, X, huh?
Yeah.
The X-Men won?
Yeah.
You didn't message me, so I guess I didn't win it. Well,
were you in the five?
No, not even close. Not even close. I didn't get out of some mini double A1, to be honest with you. That's all I could afford. Like, so I was like some mini basement level. Like, I couldn't even. So
you got to be in it.
That was a big one. That was a real big one.
You really do, man. That's a life changing book.
I got that Morbius book, that 9/4 now.
No, but I got to ask you this: who? I want to know who. How does? Okay, so I don't know. Because I'm getting tongue-tied. How somebody had a Doom 7.0 in their collection is just, it's unbelievable, because that means you got to have taken that book, put it in a Mylar. It's signed, right? It's signed, kept it for all, kept it for all these years, and just had the foresight. I don't know, man. That's just
and it's
double signed.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. So it used to be they only had
my gosh.
It had Senate. I think it had Senate first, and then it got Sam slided before it passed.
Really? Is that what it is? That book is a life changer book, man. I mean, that's
crazy.
Honestly, raffling that, I feel like if you buy that, like you buy every raffle spot.
Yeah, right.
Tomorrow will still be profit.
No, absolutely. I agree with you 100%. I agree.
True.
Yeah,
very true.
Right.
I just think I got what I'm myself. I got a 2.5. I got to press.
Yeah, look at that older label too, man. Look at that.
Yeah, that'll go up big time.
It's only gonna go for. I mean, listen, again, they're not making any more of those. So
That's it. That is
so
it.
what you got is what you got. So Gerard X, I appreciate you guys coming on, man. You always got the heat. Sub up to these guys on Instagram, and let's rock on Saturday. Thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Appreciate
it.
All right. Thanks, guys.
All
right.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Wow. X, we'll see you, brother.
That was some crazy stuff.
Streets, my God, man.
I'll tell you, I couldn't. All the books I'm bringing, I don't think I could afford those.
No, I know.
If I sold out everything, I couldn't do it, man.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, like, it's crazy. It's amazing, and then the fact that the books are out there, it's just
I love it, man. And that's what I live for, to see those kind of books and the history behind them, and just man, that's why I love comics.
Right.
I mean, graded a great. You know, you get the money for it. It's good. I love opening a book and smelling it, enjoying it, and reading it. But yet, man, to get those things, oh my gosh!
I know. And it was funny. On Saturday, I have a coverless X-Men 3, right? First Blob.
Right.
I don't know where I got it. I didn't pay more than $2 or $3 for it, believe it or not. It's
right.
It's the third appearance of the X-Men. It's the first appearance of the Blob. It's chipped. There's staples in it, but you open up that book, man, you got that comic book smell.
Yes.
And to see the artwork and the pages, and you
can't beat it.
You can't beat it. And just to think about that was the third appearance that the X-Men ever came out with. And somewhere along the way the cover came off and somebody got rid of it. But you know what? It's in my collection, man, and I'm gonna take care of it. So
I feel the same way. It's not to me, it's beautiful. You make a little money, that's fine. But just the books and the art and the loving and the history, like that's what drives me to do this, man. I tell you, I you could see my passion is there, man. I love it so much. Like I get too enthusiastic, and it's not fluff. You know what I'm saying? I really do feel this way, you know?
No, I agree with you, my friend. Yeah.
I just love the books, man. I just love them books. Oh, love it.
And the stories behind them. And I love the stories of where the books came from.
Yes,
Who had them? I found this here, or this was here.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Like when we found that long box, when somebody came into Sarge's with a long box of Wolverine Limited, of the Wolverine Limited series.
Yes.
There were 60 copies of #1 and 24 or 25 of 2, 3s, and 4s. Now you were either a shop owner or you were somebody that was OCD and you bought them. They didn't even board them, but they packed them so tight in that long box. And I mean, that fed the community for 6 months, you know.
I think I picked up 4 or 5 sets myself.
And tons of people got 9/8 out of them. So that's been fantastic. All right. We are going to keep to our time schedule. We have our next guest coming on. He has come to our crawls before, and without further ado, I'm going to bring on Bronzeville Comics. Jim, how are you today, my friend?
I am very well. I'm very, very busy.
Yes, right. You're pricing books?
I am pricing books. I have my lists that I'm working on. And then as I was getting ready to jump on the show, I had an unexpected development. I came down to my basement. I went to turn the lights on, and I heard this sound like somebody was delivering a fajita to my table at Chili's.
Okay.
And the lights in the basement, the circuitry's burned out, like the on-off switch.
Okay.
So it's complete dark in the basement here. So I gotta find like different lamps throughout the house to illuminate the basement here a little bit.
Right. Well, it looks great, so that's good. So you don't have to worry about that. And here you are, and you're ready to go. So, Jim, Street Side says you are meticulous to the nth degree. Can we see that spreadsheet again, just to give us an idea?
Yeah, this is just like a page from one of the collections. It's a whole bunch of ASMs.
Yep.
And I put it in CLZ, printed out the lists, and then I went through, graded all the books, and then now I'm pricing them all.
Right, pricing. So that's fantastic. I'm very excited. You know, I know you came to our crawls before, but to see you set up as a vendor, I'm excited to dig and look through some books. And
First time.
All right, there you go. Great. So what do we? You got 15 minutes to show off some big books, Jim, or books, $1 books, $20 books, whatever you want to show.
Okay,
Jim.
so if you're looking for like modern variants, 90s foils, or like dollar bins, this is not the place to come. It's not my book. Okay. I picked up several collections. I picked up a huge collection in the fall that had runs and runs of bronze stuff. So for instance, just if you're a fan of Submariner, it didn't have number one, but pretty much didn't have the first Tiger Sharks, but pretty much every other issue is here. Like, and this is just an example of what I picked up.
Right.
Just, run, and a lot of it is in high grade. A lot of these books are in like the 7 to 8 range.
Wow. Okay.
And so if you're a collector of any of these books, you're looking to upgrade what you have in your collection, you're looking to fill in with some high grade books, like which issue is the first Proto Defenders? 30 something, right? That book, this one, I have this as a 9.2 in what I graded. So I don't think I'm bringing this Saturday. I think I'm sending that off to CGC.
Okay, there you go.
It goes all the way. I mean, this is just all Submariner.
Submariner books.
It's almost every issue.
Barcoded and everything. Look at that.
Here's this character, Doom, is on fire.
Yeah.
I was pricing my FF books because the collection had a run of FF from 44 to just past 200. Wow. Every single issue.
Unreal.
So yeah, that's part of the.
You got books all over the place.
This, I couldn't even figure out where to plug stuff in this basement. I've got comics everywhere. So you want to see some slabs first?
Let's see some slabs, man. I mean, you got lots of stuff. So. Oh boy! Oh Lord! Oh,
now this might be a little cold right now, so not sure about that. Unfortunately, I started really getting into collecting. I've never stopped collecting since I was a kid. I haven't missed a month of comics since I picked up my first Justice League comic in 1972.
Wow!
And I have, all the way through. I have storage. None of these are my own personal collection books. Okay. This is all stuff I picked up from collections in the last 10 months. And unfortunately, because of that time frame, I don't have a lot back from CGC.
Right.
So I did the first batch I got back. I'm going to bring some of those.
Yep.
Some nice late bronze books. We got this one. She's coming back.
Oh, I love that. Great grade for that book.
Yeah, I got a bunch of these.
Good luck.
I got 2 or 3 back. We know he's coming.
Oh, I love it. Yep.
Richard Rider. Got some older, some Silver Age stuff.
Oh, look at that. Oh boy.
Yeah.
That's a nice grade for that, Anthony, right?
Yeah, that is. Me and Jim have talked about that before.
Yeah, okay.
I'm more of a DC guy, but I'll be bringing more Marvel books because the collections I've gotten have been more Marvel, and some of the DC stuff I'm comparing to upgrade what's in my PC.
Yes.
But
oh boy. Oh
yeah.
Gee.
Yeah.
This is a nice one I picked up recently, and then I picked up a collection through an antique store that I have a relationship with.
Oh my. Okay.
That's one of the books I picked up. I also had a 2 and a 4.
Yeah.
And a 1. The 1 was the 2 and 4 were graded, the low grade. But
affordable grades.
Yes.
Yeah, really, they have to be.
Yeah.
Yep. Affordable. It's an expensive book.
Exactly. And the 2 is cracked, so that went out. That and the 4 went out to for CPR'd. So
Right.
I'm having this vision that I'm going to get home from King Kon on Saturday, and there'll be like 3 CGC boxes on my
Yes,
floor.
exactly. Of course, of course.
Of course.
Like
Of course. The day before, it always happens.
Right, like
yeah.
when I lost my wallet, you know, the minute I go and get a new license, I just found my wallet, you know?
You found your wallet. Yep.
Yeah.
100%.
Wow.
Nice. Nice.
And this is low grade. You were talking about, I actually have 2 copies of that are much nicer at CGC. And you were talking earlier about, you know, the experience of the raw books.
Yes.
Yes.
So I picked up a couple of raw copies of the 251, and I opened one up very carefully to read it, and it brought me right back to 1973. I remember reading that story as a kid.
Really?
You know, and that whole experience. You don't get that experience when you do digital. You don't get that experience on an omnibus or a trade paperback.
100%.
The smell, the ads, the letter stage, just the whole experience. You know, it's older comic books. They're all a part of history.
Sure, I agree with you. I agree with you.
100%.
You know, I'm kind of torn between slabbing versus keeping raw, but I've also gotten to the point where how many times am I going to read this book again?
No, right.
So buy 2 copies. Always got to buy 2 copies.
Yeah. So then I got an eBay lot recently.
Oh, okay.
And it had 1 through 14.
Really?
Of Moon Knight.
Oh, I remember.
I didn't know what I was getting. You know but these are nice. I got to rebag them.
Yeah.
But you know, I've been working on all these collections I picked up, so I figured
And
they
were nice grades too. Really nice grades you got them in.
These are nice books.
Yeah.
This Sienkiewicz cover is that's gorgeous.
So very funny story about that. When I you know, that's when I was in my midst of my collecting, and when I was a kid, when I was buying those Moon Knights, and I bought them all, the Sienkiewicz was too abstract for me. You know, like. Because I was used to Chris Claremont, I was, you know, John Byrne, John Byrne, you know, Dave Cockrum, Walt Simonson. The Sienkiewicz stuff was too abstract. Now I love it. I absolutely love it. I was just ogling over this the other day. You know what I mean? Like, with this right here.
And he hadn't gone as, you know, as abstract as he would when he did New Mutants, for instance.
Correct. Oh, he went
Electra
crazy
Assassin.
on that.
You know, he was still more doing that Neil Adams kind of photorealistic style.
Yeah,
right.
Also have more Moon Knight.
Beautiful book.
And all my books, I can keep track.
I'm telling you, amazing.
What I have,
amazing.
And there's another Moon Knight book that I don't have with me that's coming on Saturday.
Okay.
You know, it's
I
a big
can only imagine. Okay.
So, one of the collections I picked up had a ton of so this is, you know, a Bronze Age ASM. Most of the stuff I have is silver and Copper Age. Most of the stuff I have is silver and bronze. The majority of the copper books I have are either ASM or X-Men. But this is a nice high grade. So, but it's a, you know, filler issue, nothing important. But when you open her up, get this here.
Oh, I see it right there.
Yep, you can see it a mile away. Yep.
Wait for it.
Wait, watch this. Watch this.
It's a double Mark Jewelers.
Oh my gosh.
There's 2 inserts in there.
Whoa. I love stuff like that.
That's just kind of kooky.
Yeah.
And then I got a bunch of, you know, affordable keys, lower grade stuff.
Okay, look at that.
So this got a big water stain at the top, but it's complete, and the stain's at the top. So Wolverine's panel is on the bottom. So
yeah, sure.
Impacted.
Oh, you wonder what spilled on it. Oh my God. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, right.
Oh, boy.
Now this is, and then big rip out of the front.
Yeah, heartbreaking.
I mean, if you're gonna rip something like that out of any book, it would be this one.
Right, Jim. That 49 with the rip on that, would it come back at 0.5, or that would be because of that? Is that how they do it, or?
It's hard to say. Other than that, it's not bad.
No, it looked like a nice book, man. I
mean, there's spine stress and stuff. I think if that piece was there, it would probably be in the 335 range.
Yeah, right. Okay.
You know, I mean, everything. The staples are tight. It's intact.
The colors look great. The black looks great.
Yeah,
interesting. Interesting book.
Yeah, it does.
Right.
Yeah.
And then this one's got the part of the last page torn out.
Okay.
So it's in rough shape.
Oh.
Now the rest of these are intact. So.
Okay, there we go.
Nice.
A lot of Scotch tape keeping that cover on, and it's not just that one.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, front cover detached, back cover partially detached.
Yep.
And if you have 1 and 3, what else do you have?
It. Let's see it. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
That looks like
there you go.
The best of them all, right?
Yeah, this one's not bad. I think that if you look at it sideways, you can see the interior pages.
Yep.
Through the
right.
But you know, I actually have come across collections, pretty much 2 full sets of Silver Surfer.
Wow.
One is nicer. It's still lower grade, like in the 3 to 4 range.
Yep.
The early books, but those are going out to CGC.
Right. Right.
So when you come to my table, everything is going to be alpha order, numerical order. So if you know what you're looking for,
Anthony, your table's like that too, isn't it?
Yes. I'll be right back. Yeah, right.
Oh my
I can't do it. I can't do it. You're amazing, Jim. You're amazing.
It's a lot more work. And I picked the huge collection I picked up. They had quite a few war books in that collection. DC, Marvel, Charlton. It had Our Fighting Forces and Star Spangled War Stories, GI Combat, Sergeant Rock. It had like Fighting Navy, Fighting Marines, but it didn't have a Fighting 540.
Really?
Yeah. So if you're a war book collector, come by, may be able to fill some gaps. Some of the Silver Age stuff is in pretty nice shape, in like the 7 or so range. And you don't see those books a lot.
Nope.
So I got a lot of high grade books. The collection I bought, it's interesting. When you buy a collection, you can kind of get a sense of who the collector was, how old they were.
I agree with you. That's fun
how
in
the
itself.
quality improves. And by like 1978, 1979, this guy was buying everything. And I think he had stopped reading at that point. And the collection I came across was 8 milk crates in a basement.
Oh my gosh.
A guy had bought a house, didn't know anything about comics, just wanted to move this stuff out. He had put out an ad on Craigslist for furniture in an estate sale and just listed comics. Got in touch with him, and it had a Hulk 181, every FF key from 44. It had 44 to 209.
The dreams
run.
The dreams come true.
A Conan run.
Yes.
Defenders. I mean, and then December 1980, boom, it stopped cold.
Really?
And there were a few books in there from, I think it was 92 or 93, just a handful. Ironically, there were 2 copies of Batman Adventures 11.
Oh. Wow. Missed it by that much.
That much. You missed it by that much.
Swing and a miss. Oh my God.
Oh
Jesus.
my God.
Wow, Jim.
That's great stuff, man.
Amazing stuff. For you, PayPal, Cash, Venmo, what do we like to
is
do?
King. I can also do PayPal and Venmo.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
and staffing wise, it'll be you running the show.
Yeah, Joe from 360 Comics will be helping me set up, and then I'm sure he'll be digging through some long boxes to try to find some hidden keys. But it's pretty much going to be me, and I'm kind of looking interested to jump on the defects later and see what the floor plan looks like.
Yes. From what I understand, it's looking real good. I just do want to give a couple shout outs. Jim, please stay on with us. I want to give a couple shout outs. We got Kenneth Bird in the house. What's up, my man? Thank you very much for jumping in. We got Rick Yanni all the way from Florida. The old comics have a smell. My man Uncanny Swag. Marcus Big Drops in the house. We got Juan from Comic Book Fiend Club. At least I think it is, or maybe it's his wife. I don't know, but hopefully see you then. And just going to be a lot of fun. It's just going to be a really cool event. Remember, the defects are going on at 9:00 tonight. We've got a defects exclusive to see what the floor plan looks like. So, Jim, we've got our next guest coming on. Thank you very much for coming. I can't wait to dig through these alphanumerically ordered books with
yes
barcodes. So that's going to be fantastic. Jim, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me on, and look forward to seeing everybody on Saturday.
Absolutely. All right. There you go. Fantastic. All right. So what we have now is we've got our main man waiting in the back, and I'm going to bring him on, the first family of comics. But I just want to reiterate, you guys, because I know we have some new viewers in the house. Please comment, subscribe, and like to our channel. Subscribe now, hit that notifications button, leave a comment so you know what's going on. We are sponsored by our friends at Spineworks and Captured Collectibles. For our swap, I do want to give a shout out to all the people who have helped promote, who have helped back us so we can make this show be wonderful for you guys. So we have a pedigree sponsor, and that pedigree sponsor is SHORTBOX. They're going to be set up. They're going to be doing tons of giveaways. They're going to be giving codes to everybody, t-shirts for the first 50 people, I believe. Then we have our 10.0 sponsors. My man, Dream of August Media, Johnny Rosado is a 10.0 sponsor. We have Big T's Collection, Big T's Comic Book Collecting. No book too big, no collection too large. We have my good friend at the Sullivan Investment Group. If you can't invest your money in comics, you might as well put it with my buddy Chris. Mention my name and he'll give you a free investment plan. And our last 10.0 sponsor is All Phase Electrical Distributors. They jumped on with us. Now, we have many 9.8 sponsors. We do have one sponsorship left if anybody's interested, but these are the people that have stepped up. We got my man DJ LINX. We got the good brothers at REECES Rare Comics. We got the Green O. We got Artist Allies. We have our local Dunkin' Donuts who stepped up to be 9.8 sponsors. If you're interested at this level, please let me know and I'll let you guys know. And then we also have many people who stepped up as friends of the channel. The Lords of the Long Box, KC Golds and Collectibles, my man Copy 801. Michelle at Moonlit Comics stepped up as a friends of the channel. Mike the Beast Benson, Jim O'Shea, Mixed Bag Comics, all friends of the channel have all stepped up. And for what you guys don't know is the best channel you're not watching right now is the Steve and Semino Says Boom podcast. This is Steve Semino, who is Roy Thomas's manager, and Steve Says Boom from Torpedo Comics. I have been helping them out with their tech support. They are true comic book historians. They're not specking on books. They are taking individual comic books and breaking them down. We've had Roy Thomas on twice. We've had Steve. Oh, actually, Roy Thomas will be on this Wednesday night for the annual issue. He was on once before. We've had Steve Englehart talk about comic book history. They break down very eclectic books. The Defenders. We just did some great Thor books by Ron Friends, and it's just fun. If you want to hear great comic book lore by people who know their stuff, please check out the Steve and Semino Says Boom podcast. It won't waste your time. We try to keep it under an hour, and that's just been fantastic. But without further ado, my main man, the friend of the channel, he's been very busy interviewing Mitch from Terrificon, getting ready for this. Mike the Beast Benson, hanging out at the 90s Con, smooth talking Nev Campbell. I saw that, boy. I saw that. I saw. Very funny because my kids just watched Scream yesterday for the first time.
Oh, no way. No way.
Yeah, for the first time. They watched the Scream 2022, and then they convinced me to let them watch the first one, and just great stuff. So, Mike, how are you, my friend? Good to see you here.
Great to see both of you guys as well.
What's
I'm
up,
doing
Mike?
great. It's been crazy. It's been crazy busy. It was an honor meeting Nev Campbell and Dave Coulier yesterday. I have to ask though quickly, so your kids are Scream fans?
No, no. They just wanted to watch something scary, and they're at that point where they want to see what these things are all about. And my wife, in a very bizarre way, loves to see them like jump and react to it. So they started with Scream 2022, which was good, and then we went back and we watched in the middle of the day Scream 1. And let me tell you, that's who did Scream 1? Was
Wes Craven.
Wes Craven, right? That first scene, other than the first scene with Drew Barrymore on that ancient phone, which was very funny for a 12-year-old to see, right? Right, to see it on that, they're like, "What is that?" I'm like, "It's a phone." Where do you put but that first 18 to 20 minutes still holds the test of time, man. It was good. So I mean, it was a good film for them to watch. So you went up to this 90s con, right? Is that what it was? And it was like a pop culture thing?
Yeah, it was weird because my sister was like, "Oh, I'm going to a convention." I'm like, convention? Yeah, it's 90s. I'm like, "Oh, that's cool." Then I look at the guest list, and I'm born 92, so that is kind of up my alley. And then I'm looking, and I watched more of the cartoons from the 90s though, so like Boys Meets World and that stuff. I was still a little too young, so but then I'm going through Party of Five. Oh, Nev Campbell is part of Party of Five,
yeah.
And then, oh crap, Nev Campbell's going to be there. So Saturday, I think I bought my ticket at like 12:30 a.m. and and then Dave, a lot of people from Full House were there too,
right?
And Uncle Joey was always my favorite. So I actually, I met him.
I saw that. Right.
We talked hockey, which was awesome. He's a big Red Wings fan.
Okay.
And then what NRG said, Jeremy Clark. He was there, and I've never heard of him, but he's done a lot of books that I'm familiar with. So it was really cool to talk to him. He was going over about inking and everyone he's worked with and his style. So it was really cool. So hopefully this thing comes back because Rags Morales was there. He's another comic book guy. They had someone who was the head of animation. I wish I remembered his name, but he worked on a bunch of the 80s and 90s cartoons. So like he had a Legion of Doom print. So I think he worked on like the Super Friends.
Oh my goodness. That's right up my alley, my man. That is right up.
Yeah.
That is Legion of Doom. Wow.
So you had your Kel Mitchell from Kenan and Kel, but you also had some comic book people. You had your horror people. They checked a lot of boxes for me. So I'm looking forward to seeing where this show goes to.
Right. And it was pretty funny, though, to have your sister tell you about a show that you don't know about. You're like, I don't know about this.
Exactly.
Like, I'm in the know, Speaking of in the know, before we start showcasing your books over on your channel, you got to interview Mitch Halleck, Mr. Terrificon himself.
Mitch is great. You know the story. I'm a fellow Southern SCSU alumni with him. And after I went to my first Terrificon, not knowing any of that, I'm just like, what the heck, try to get something for SCSU TV, try to get an interview. So I reached out to Mitch and he goes, yeah, I'll do anything for SCSU alum. And I'm like, oh, no way. Nice. So I've, been able to form a great friendship with him and comic book, legend Jerry Ordway. And I've been able to interview them tons of times. We go to KF Comics in Newtown, and then we usually go to Reverie Brewery for a couple of brews with CT Jazz King as well. So
CT Jazz King, that's right. So did he drop any news about Terrificon? I saw John Romita Jr.
Yeah, and the big surprise, which I didn't know about, Tony Daniel, big DC comic fame.
Really?
He's working on Noctera with Snyder right now.
Yes.
And he's done a bunch of stuff. I'm going to try to get a commission from him.
Okay.
He's working on getting some big people. There's nothing that's set in, some things aren't set in stone yet.
Sure.
But to hear John Romita Jr. dropped on my YouTube channel, and Tony Daniel, that was really cool.
That's cool.
You know this. Mitch always delivers a great show.
Correct.
So he's got some things, he's working on. I can't wait for. We're in a great phase. Starting. I'm gonna say starting with 90s Con, going all the way till late July with Terrificon.
Yeah.
There's some really good events coming up.
It's going to be great. And you know what it's going to be? It's going to be a great. And then when it ends, and then when we're sitting around in November and December, we're going to say, God damn, this was a great year. You know what I mean? Because Just to think about it, if it wasn't for, I'm gonna get a little sappy right now, but if it wasn't for funny books like this, I mean, who knows? We never even made this. And half the time, and I do want to say, half the time when we go out to the restaurants afterwards, it's not even about comic books. It's about inside jokes, right, Anthony? It's about this, right, Mike? I mean, it's
absolutely.
How's the family? How's this? What's going on with this? And it really, you know, the comic books at this point with the people I feel in my community and in my close knit group, which isn't a small group, it's a very large group, but again, it's just really, really a great group of people who you can relate to on anything. And I know at any time I could call anybody and say, hey, I need help, and somebody would be there. You know what I mean? So that's really what it is. So.
Absolutely. And to add to that quickly, at Sarge's at the crawl, towards the end, I was talking to you about, you know, I'm perfectly okay with talking about this. We were talking about dieting, you know, nutrition and stuff. Like on a comic book, you know, crawl, who would have thought that would come up?
Yeah, right. A bunch of guys are talking about health and wellness, but still, hey man, but that's important. So, Mike, I am going to highlight this guy. Awesome. All right, I'm going to give you the original. Let me see where the original is. I'm going to give you the original, and I might have to show it twice. Okay. Hold on. Here we go. We're going to show this first. Wrong one.
Highlight this guy, man.
I mean, my God, what's wrong?
Highlight this guy, man.
These guys are they're killing the guy. They're killing poor Roger. So, all right, Mike, the floor is yours. Mike, you set up at the 3 Men in the Basement comic book swap last year. Did you set up at King Kon last year?
I did not. And the CT Jazz King and I, we went because of all the, you know, the community did a great job promoting it. So we went there and had an absolute blast.
Correct.
Talking with Roger, talking with Street Side, talking with the Defects, and meeting people for the first time. It was phenomenal.
So you set up at the swap, you set up at the Near Mint Expo.
Yep.
So this is the 3-banger right here. This is the third time you're setting up?
Yeah, this is the triumphant right here.
All right, that's it. All right, let's see it, brother. So what you got, man? We got a lot of people wanting to see your books.
So
oh my God.
I'll start out with some raw books. This is the Todd Knock X-Gwen variant for Moon Knight. There's a big Gwen Stacy stuff going on right now, and they did a bunch of variant covers. So this is her as Cyclops. This is the Nick Bradshaw X-Gwen variant for Hulk. She's you know, everyone's favorite rogue. Right. And then the Francisco Mana, the X-Gwen, as her as Jean Grey.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get these.
Right. Love it.
And then keeping up with the Gwen theme, how about a Spider Gwen #1?
Love it. Love it.
Nice. Very nice.
Very nice. Everyone likes Watchmen, classic comic book story.
Yeah, there you go.
Of course.
Watchmen. How about some Black Lightning #1?
Look at that. That's my childhood right there, man.
Awesome character.
Absolutely.
Awesome character.
Absolutely.
Underrated, underappreciated. Just I mean, that is late 70s, early 80s greatness right there, man.
Tony Isabella.
I never keep that book. It's always gone. Like, I get it, it's gone.
Is it really, Anthony? That book just flies?
I kid you not, I've had probably 10 copies, and every time I get it, the first time I put it up for sale, it is gone. Mike, you're gonna have no problem selling that one. It's such a great book. It's gonna literally seconds. I might buy it.
So you can't buy everything, Anthony.
That's true.
So I'll show some slabs now. This is a CBCS.
Boy.
This is an indie book. Maybe you've heard of it. Son's Killing the Children 19.
Wow.
Very nice. Very nice.
We've got a book that was mentioned earlier. This was recently cleaned, pressed, submitted by our friends from Spineworks.
Oy vey. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
This one hurts because I'm a Jack Kirby. He's my favorite, but eventually, you know, shoot for a higher grade. So this will be for sale. Disney Plus has a show coming out this month, and why not any better time?
I don't know. What a better time to have that. Look at that.
This is also clean and pressed from our friends from Spineworks at a 9.6.
There you go. So no questions asked. The grade is the grade on that one, man.
Yep.
These next few are really tough for me, but my niche quickly is I'm a Superman guy. I'm a Batman guy. Both their rogues, Spider-Man rogues, FF, and Marvel horror. So a lot of these books, these next few books, it's gonna hurt to put up for sale.
Wow!
But this is the origin of the Vision in a 9.0.
Yes. Nice.
Roy
phrase.
Thomas goodness right there.
I forgot about that book. Look at that.
Yep.
And
Nice
if you're gonna have the origin of Vision, well,
oh no, here it goes.
Yep.
Oh,
you know
boy.
it.
Look
there
at
you
this.
go.
First appearance of Vision.
This is, I mean, to quote the Defects, this is a cold key right here. Vision is going to come back. The Vision is going to come back. This book is so undervalued, man.
Yes. Buy it now. Buy it now. I'm telling you, buy it now.
And the fact that he is on the cover, that book is
it's amazing.
Swiped and swiped and swiped. It's just Roy Thomas greatness, man. Oh my God.
100%.
Oh,
100%.
I originally had a plan to have a whole Vision thing with all the cover
You had
swipes.
a vision, have a vision?
Yeah. And, just I'm thinking about just, focusing on what I collect. So this is going to be a tough one to let go, but
hopefully
we'll talk, Mike. We'll talk.
Awesome. So when WandaVision was going on, I was all in on this character spec. I still can't rule him out coming. But once again, I'm trying to get books like First Mr. Freeze, First Brainiac.
Yes.
A lot of those DC Silver Keys that are kind of slept on, but no one knows how much they go for.
Bro, or if you find them, Mike, if you find them.
Exactly. They're rare.
Yeah.
So, and I'm a believer in this character, and I love the title of the book. We may have just seen it from Bronzeville.
Wow, solid.
But it is a 5.0. This is from Darkside Jedi. I got this from the Lord's auction.
Really?
So it came from a great home. And,
White pager too?
This is White Pages, 100%.
Wow. Very nice.
Classic Buscema. I love the Surfer, love the Mephisto, I love the demons on the side.
Yeah.
But it's like you said, people say you can't collect everything. So and that's just the sample. I'm gonna have some silver and bronze Spidey. I'm gonna have some Miss Marvel. I'm gonna have some Cap. Gonna have some Daredevil, silvers and bronze. So that's just more of the raw stuff I'm gonna have. But I can't wait for this show.
You're staying over, right, Mike? You're staying over?
Yep, I'm gonna be there Friday.
You coming in Friday?
Yep, CT Jasky and I were gonna try to get there. I think we can get there as early as 4:30. So we're gonna try to get there around that time, maybe a little later, but we'll be there setting up. I can't wait to see everyone.
That's where all the deals are made. I'm gonna miss out on. Oh my God!
So anyone who is watching, including you two, if you want to reach out to me, please do. I'm Mike the Beast Benson on Instagram, on Twitter, and if anyone saw something they like, please don't feel afraid to reach out to me.
Absolutely. All right. Okay, man. Hey,
man.
Mike, it's
100%.
great seeing you. It's great seeing you. Glad you could join us. Thank you very much for supporting us for the 300 Basement Swap. I know you're going to be set up there. It's just going to be another blast. So I appreciate you. We've got Fury Comics in the house. He's going to join us. And we've got the Defect starting up already. So, Mike, thank you very much. And maybe I'll message you about a couple books before Anthony.
Please do.
All right. All right, Mike. Good seeing you, brother. Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Awesome, man. Nice seeing you, Mike.
All right.
Take it easy, guys.
There we go. Good people, right, Anthony? Good people.
Oh my gosh, him and his dad. I'm telling you, I met them. Believe it or not, I met them first at your swap. Not swap, but the first crawl. The first crawl I went on with you guys.
Nice.
Was about 2 years ago, I guess, or whatever.
2 years ago.
I met them there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and nicest people. And you know what's funny? Like they're as far as you are. They're like 2 hours from me.
Yeah.
In the summer last year, they came down, I'm going to say 4 or 5 times.
Really?
And I was like, when I see them, I'm like, you made the trip? Are you kidding me? They're like, listen, we wanted to come down. It was a beautiful ride. What the heck? It's like, I was like,
man, I can't wait to make it down again. I've only been in your spot once, but we're definitely going to make it down this summer.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely.
All right, man. So now we're going to close out this banger of a show with Fury Comics with an X, right? Fury Comics with an X, right?
Fury X.
All right. What's up, man? How you doing, bro?
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? I wasn't sure. This is all
No,
new
you're
to me
on,
right
man.
now.
You're on. We
I'm
can
ready
hear
to
you.
mess
We can see
around
you.
and do some tech work, but I'm here. How you
No,
guys
you
doing?
got it. So Fury
I try
Comics,
to
man,
make
good
it as nice as possible.
Yeah, no,
I don't
looks
see
good.
the
Looks
line.
good.
Yeah.
So we've got you loaded and ready to go. You were at a show this past weekend?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I was at the Bronx show, and then at this oh my god, I was at the WinterCon. So that was at WinterCon.
Oh, WinterCon. Yeah. My boys from Spineworks were there and stuff.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Lone Wolf was over there last weekend. So
What's up,
it was
brother?
good stuff.
We got my man Streetside Anthony with us right now. So.
Yeah, Streetside. What's up?
What's going on, brother? How's it going, man? Awesome, baby. Awesome.
We're gonna let you lock out this show, close us out.
Okay.
With some of the bangers. I see some big Daredevil books.
Yes, I got some Daredevil books. Like I said, I really never really do previews. I kind of like people to come and get surprised. So this is a first for me. So the Daredevils is pretty much my go-tos. That's one of my favorite characters. And today I usually do like a post on Instagram with Man Without Fear Mondays and Matt Murdock Mondays. So I had Daredevil. Usually he's not usually for some reason when those posts happen, he's close by. It's not even on purpose. So I decided to display what I have with Daredevils, and we can go from the Bendis run, which is my favorite, and all the way through Quesada's. I think these are mostly it right here. So this is probably one of the main examples of what you're going to see on my booth. There's a lot of Daredevils. So if it doesn't say enough, I can't get enough of the old homehead, like they say, And so I got that going on. So you'll see a whole bunch of Daredevil stuff. My style, which is kind of weird to say, but I have a style in my booth. I'm more of a Bronze Age kind of guy. Just because of my way I got into the comic stuff, because I came in through the late 80s, early 90s, so Image is a big thing for me growing up, from Spawn to Darkhawk to Wildcats and all that fun stuff.
Yep.
And then later on, as I continue to dive in, because you're usually not walking through when you do these comic stuff. You usually just really just dive into the comics. So there's no such thing as I'm gonna take a little walk here and there. No, you've pretty much fallen a big tidal wave and you get carried away, and that's what happened to me. So that's where it comes on. Where I appreciate what I call OG heads like the Ramitas and Glenn Colan. That's those guys. That once again goes back to Daredevil. Those guys definitely open my eyes for those Bronze Age and Silver Age books. So you'll see that going on. I'm also doing some modern stuff. I try to appease to that crowd as well. And let me kind of show you guys what goodies you can see coming here. Hopefully, just let me know if this is coming in view. So you got this Ghost Rider number 1 for like the modern guys, for the variant cover guys. I try to look out for.
Oh yeah.
So this is one of those. This is done by Mike Minot. He's definitely a great cover artist. If you haven't know his work, So you got this one. I'm a big sucker. Like I said, 80 stuff. I don't know if you remember the whole border stuff.
Oh, you love it. I know you do. I can see that. That's that border right there.
Of course, man.
So you have some of that stuff going on. You'll see in my booth. Definitely for the spec guys as well. Because I'm hyped. I'm a part of that as well. It's all, to me, it's all good fun. So we have the Black Panther number 2, which is another one that's hot right now. Everyone's kind of looking for. It's the second printing here. Another one right here. Another variant cover is going on around.
Oh, I love it.
Some Arthur Adams, I gotta thank this guy.
Without
this guy,
yeah.
Without this guy, I can't have my Papa Todd. I'm a big Todd McFarlane fan, so that's why he's up there randomly.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know if can you guys see it? Can you see the?
Yeah, we see it. Oh, we see it all right. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The Tom McFarlane. So without him, without Arthur, I wouldn't be able to get my man up there. So you'll see stuff like this in my booth. A lot of variants as well, like this right here. This is one of my favorites. I like this one.
Oh yeah.
I love this cover very much.
Yeah, I got a copy. Yeah, that's a great cover.
This cover's right here. Oh man.
I might have got it from you. I probably got it from you.
Anthony, come on, Anthony. Come on.
Oh, man.
But
Too fun.
But these covers right here, you know, these modern covers, this is definitely one of my favorites here. Because they rehashed them. I don't know if you guys know, they rehashed these McFarlane covers, and some of them are just so corny sometimes. I don't know, but that's the way I feel it sometimes. This one just came out well. It just worked well with this cover here. So you have that. You'll see, you know, like I said, Spawn guy. You'll see some Greg Capullo. Am I in this shot? No? Just let me know.
You can see it. Yeah, we can see it. Oh, yeah.
Okay. So you got the 1 in 50 Spawn stuff going on. I even, you know, here. I think another one Anthony kind of saw as well. Some Silver Surfer fans out there.
Yeah.
A nice
100%. 100%. Yeah. Great book, man.
Variant
Great
stuff,
book.
you know. Another variant as well.
Love
you know,
it.
so little things. I think I try to hit a little bit for everyone. You know, from the variants to the spec books to even slabs. Let me show you a couple of slabs that I have that you'll definitely see. I'll hold off on this one. This one I'll hold off. Well, to me it is. I don't know. But you have stuff like this, another McFarlane stuff. Yellow Label. 314, one of my favorite covers.
Yep.
Beautiful.
One of my many favorite covers from McFarlane. Without sound, you know, you'll see stuff like that, signed stuff. Then you'll have some Silver Age stuff as well. I try to do that one as well. You see the Teen Titans.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Classic. Silver Age stuff. Even now that I was not going to show it, but I'm going to show it now. Let's see if I can. I'm going to be off screen here.
Yeah.
I really like these here. Let me see if I pull these out. For any Green Lantern fans that usually have tons of Green Lanterns.
That. Oh boy, that's
and
early.
You get these kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Really nice stuff, man.
Those colors are popping, man.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful things.
You always bring the heat, brother. You always bring it.
You know, these type of stuff you'll see in the show. What else, guys? What my question is, now that I got the mic, now what do you guys collect? Because honestly, you guys are definitely a different how can I put this, in a different age bracket than I am.
Yeah,
so
for sure. Right?
What do you guys
we like,
what do you guys that still get you going besides
the Silver Age stuff, the Silver Age stuff, complete and runs. You know, like I said, it's finding books that were important to me as a kid, you know, something I like to have. You know, books that were important to me that I want to have graded now, I think, that I've been going after. Like one of the books I'm going after is a second appearance of Deathstroke.
Ooh, that was nice.
George Perez with the bullseye cover.
Yes.
Coming down on it. Vigilante. You know,
Vigilante. Talking about Vigilante here. Check this out.
That annual, right? That annual is
that annual. You know what's really fun too? I never really got into Vigilantes, and that's once again, you know, anybody can say what they want about, you know, the whole TV and, you know, it's ruining the system, the guys and the stories, but because of Peacemaker, it kind of brought me to that Vigilante character, and I somehow found these nice old school runs of Vigilantes.
Right. So that's stuff that I was buying off the rack, man, and I love that. You know,
these.
And again, it wasn't so much. I didn't know what to expect with his character, but the actor that played him did such a great job that it made it even more. And so
that's
I didn't
exactly
know
what caught me out. That's the same reason why. And this, like I said, this happened to just fall in my lap. Literally, just fall in my lap when I saw this.
Love it. Yeah, those are gonna go quickly, man. And it's people love that character.
It's a good run of those Vigilante stuff.
Yeah, I dig it, man. I dig it.
Some Hulk.
Oh, look at that Hulk right there. That's a nice book.
Oh yeah.
Strange. Yeah.
This is, like I said, this is a really great stuff. So you'll see stuff like this, in my booth.
Can't wait, brother.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Jerry, what do we take? Cash, PayPal, Venmo,
all that, and a bag of chips, man. All that
cash, right?
All
cash
that
is king, but if you got it, you got it, right?
It's gonna be really good. Even these right here, you might even see this bad boy here. Let's see.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is ooh. This is signed by Stan Lee and Roy Thomas.
Wow.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, that is greatness right there, man. Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. No, I think that's going to be awesome. You take everything. You've got
I take everything under the sun.
Everything. You just take it, let it go.
Everything under the sun.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait.
I'm very excited for this show. It's going to be a lot of fun. I was able to see most of everyone else stuff, and I'm like blown away. So this is going to be just eye candy for anyone that's coming in here, man. They're gonna really lose their mind. They're actually gonna come out looking like that logo. They're just gonna be buying stuff and just, oh my god.
Getting it ready. So I'm gonna have you guys sign off with me in a minute, but somebody else that's gonna be there is Dave from NY Comic Auctions. He wasn't able to make it, but he did do a quick video. He was at a show this weekend, so I'm gonna show this video. I'll have you guys sign off, and then everybody's gonna head over to the Defects. All right.
Okay.
So here we go.
Hey, this is Dave with NY Comic Auctions. We are currently at the Northeast Comic Con and Collectibles show, and we got a lot of toys and Marvel Legends and things like that. But next weekend we will be at King Kon, and at King Kon we're going to have all sorts of comic books. We've got slab books, CGC graded 9.8s, 9.6s. We've got wall books, modern stuff, older stuff, you name it. We're going to have a bunch of cool things there. Signatures, variant covers. We've got full sets of books. We got full sets of books here. We got Secret Wars, Batman and the Button, Django, Kanan. Right. We've got variant covers. Got a ton of Moon Knight stuff. If you're looking for Moon Knight books before the show drops, got a ton of Moon Knight stuff. X-Men, Spider-Man, Batman, X-Force. More slabs. Let's look at some of these slabs, and once we do that, we'll call it a day for the video. But stop by NY Comic Auctions. We'll have a booth set up at King Kon, our second time there. Greg and Mike have been great putting this together. 3 Men in the Basement, excellent job. Pressable Deffects, Erod 212, Very Gary Comics, NRG Comics. All these guys and gals are going to wind up being at this show, so we will bring some awesome stuff with us with the NY Comic Auction booth.
Cool, man. All right.
Awesome stuff.
All right. So we got lots of stuff. This is going to be the buyer show, right? This is going to be the place to be. So.
Yeah, this is definitely, this is going to be crazy.
Yeah.
We're going to by the end of this show, you're going to be hearing a whole bunch of great stuff. Like,
yeah,
I can't wait. Just the pure heat that came through. Just I forgot the young man that was right before me. Just the heat that he just threw. Oh God,
Mike. Yeah, no,
just him alone, and then everyone else that came before him was. It's gonna be hot.
Yeah, it's gonna be too hot. It's gonna be a great time.
I hope the water bill is paid up because everyone will be drinking some water out of this. It's gonna be just too hot for it. It's gonna just be too hot, man.
I love it. Fury Comics. Where can they find you on Instagram?
So it's gonna be Fury Comics with an X, guys. With an X. You'll find me there on IG. You can also find me on Facebook, on Twitter, whatnot, Pop Shop Live, and in the Bronx.
All right.
Just start yelling Fury.
Yeah, that's it. We'll drop it. That's it. Well, thank you very much, man.
No,
I appreciate you closing out the show with us. And you know, Street Side was only supposed to be out for a minute with me, but he ended up.
I know.
Street Side, thank you very much, man. You're a great co-host.
I like
my pleasure, brother. My pleasure. I had such a great time, man. You guys are amazing as usual. So it was like candy. I couldn't stop. Once everyone kept coming.
Knowing Anthony, that list is long right now by his lap.
Yeah, right. He's checking stuff off.
He's checking everything. He's going in there with a big wish list.
You see me going up the screen because I'm writing stuff down.
I saw you like, oh my God. Who was this guy? I gotta get it.
Absolutely, man.
And fantastic. So you guys, if you're watching this on a rewind, which I hope you are, please use this show as a document. Reach out to all these guys separately on Instagram. Excuse me. Leave the comments below. Let us know. Let them know what you're looking for. Oh my God, I'm so choked up right now. It's too much. Too much
That's
comic
the
book
heat. That's
goodness.
exactly what's going to be happening that day on Saturday.
Yeah.
Everyone's
Too much comic book
choked
goodness
up.
right
Yeah.
now.
Hope they have the bottles ready, the AC on blast.
There we go.
There's a lot of stuff happening that day.
So head over to the Defects right now. Thank you very
Yes.
much for watching 3 Men in the Basement. I am your host, Everett Otto. Dave in the Cave, Roger Levesque. We are 3 Men in the Basement. Special co-host, Streetside Anthony, Fury Comics with an X, locking us out. We are out. See you Saturday at King Kon.
Well, guys, Fury out.
Later.
Later.
Thank you.